if they crawl, creep, or fly.
You can trust the mouse to protect your house.
Call 706-882-8821 or visit callnorthwest.com to let Northwest tackle your pest.
Explain to me again why we're sleeping on the ground.
Because we're thramping. Thrift camping, it's saving us money and getting us closer to nature.
But we don't need to tramp. I just combined our home and auto insurance with our State Farm agent, so we have a rate that fits our budget.
Oh, right. Do you think our agent can bring us an air mattress?
For surprisingly great rates that fit any budget, call State Farm agent Matt Orr in LaGrange today. Individual premiums and budgets will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Troup High School Tiger Football. My name is Jack Warman, and I'm joined by the cross-country traveling Mr. Greg Hicks. Greg, how are you doing down there?
Doing well. I tell you what, nice field. I was checking with the officials just to see where they're out of, and they're based out of that town over toward Athens area, Georgia. I forgot, there's a college team over there somewhere. But anyway, they're based out of there. So hopefully, one of the things that we discussed in the playoffs is that, oh, by the way, right now it's 0-0. That is the score. Game hadn't started yet, but I just want to make sure we update for those folks that are listening. You pick the best of the best as far as the Officials Association goes, and they're all over the state. So you're not likely to get an official situation that has actually called your games before. And I know we haven't seen them, so hopefully they haven't been around Holy Innocents as well. And they are not just the Bears, but they're the Golden Bears from Holy Innocents.
Well, you say that. Let's actually jump into the start of the broadcast now. We're here up in Atlanta, Georgia. We're actually on the on a different campus than we would be. We're on the Riverwood School campus. That's where the Holy Innocents plays their games, and it's the Troup High School Tigers taking on the Golden Bears of Holy Innocent Episcopal. It is the third round, Greg, of the Georgia High School Quad A. A lot of teams playing across the state. Our own Callaway's playing back at Callaway Stadium tonight in the AA third round. Fewer and fewer teams each week. But right now, Troup's got another great opportunity here in the third round.
You know, they come up here, and Holy Innocents has been ranked in the top 5 ahead of Troup all year long. They throw the ball, as we've seen, about 4 times, maybe 2.5 to 4 times a game. They're going to do a triple option, much like the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets run. So we've seen, 2 teams with Stars Mill and Whitewater that run the wing T. And it's, I'm going to say it's similar to a triple option in that there's so many things that can go different directions. But they're going to run the football, and they don't need to advertise it. They're just going to tell you straight up. They're going to run it right at you. So our front 4 and the linebacking core have to be totally on their toes tonight.
Right. It's not going to be a game where our secondary is going to be probably tested a lot, which is a good thing, and that we're a little down back there. We lost Noah Dixon a couple of games ago. I know that he's really continuing to cheer on the team. He's been at many practices. Coach G and I had a chance to talk about him some this past Monday night. But he is a guy that's definitely missed back there. But we've also seen guys step up. C.J. Sands has really stepped up his game back there. We've seen Teo Todd have to come in. Logan Sinkfield with a couple of huge defensive plays last week against Cairo. And it was that game against the syrup makers at Cairo that led us to this contest, Greg. And I know you had to miss that being across country. Thanksgiving with your son. Greg was actually cross country in Colorado. But we're so glad that he got off the plane and headed right here to the stadium, and we're ready for some football.
Yeah, I think CBS Sports paying me really good money to fly in for this game today. Yeah, baby.
You should have got the Madden Cruiser doing that. That would be great.
I tell you, we had such a wonderful time going to Colorado Springs and visited with not only our son, but with a young man that we brought in about 8 years ago, Mark Dravius Flagg, and Dre Flagg was with us. He and his girlfriend, he's out at Fort Carson as an enlisted soldier. And Scott just graduated University of North Georgia this past May as a second lieutenant, so he's commissioned into the Army as a second lieutenant. Ironically, he's also stationed at Fort Carson, Colorado.
I wonder why they've worked that out for you. It's who you know. It really is who you know.
Right.
You can't hide money.
But, Amy and I rode all over Fort Carson, and if you've never been on an Army base, or post, actually, it's kind of running, they call it naval base and Army post, but 20,000 plus soldiers. I mean, that's a small city, and
no doubt.
I am just so impressed with all of the the vehicles and tools and equipment, and it's a small city. I mean, think about it. I don't know that the city of LaGrange has 20,000 people, maybe has 25,000, but as soon as they move up about 5,000 more soldiers from Fort Hood in Texas up to Fort Carson, Colorado, you're looking at 25,000 soldiers plus. So, anyway, it's a beautiful area. We had a great time having Thanksgiving with Scott. We're back. We're done traveling. We just hope that we either have to travel to Stockbridge next week or to Savannah.
Well, that's
there you go.
The first challenge is Holy Innocents. We'll talk more about when we come back. Right now, you're listening to the Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit 1ffc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee, number 5656.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? Hi, I'm David Everett, your LaGrange Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals, and we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact me today, 706-882-8131. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Hey, Perry, I hear the CDC has approved the new coronavirus booster, and you've got it.
Yes, Coleman, we received the Pfizer and Moderna bivalent booster. It's available. It's available for your either after your primary series or either your third or fourth booster 2 months after your last vaccine. So come by and see us.
Come in and ask the pharmacist here at Holmes Pharmacy any questions, and you can find them on Commerce Avenue, inside the Piggly Wiggly, and in Hamilton. HolmesPharmacy.com.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. Jack Moore and Greg Hicks live here from the Riverwood Stadium. I'll try to get you the name of the stadium. I've got it written down here somewhere in my notes. But we're on the campus of Riverwood Independent School. But it's Holy Innocents is who we're taking on tonight. They are the Golden Bears. I'll tell you what they got here by losing 3 of their first 4 games. And things didn't look very good for them, but they've rattled off the rest of the season undefeated, leading, of course, to this contest. And, Greg, you and I talked about it a little bit at dinner tonight and right before we came on the air. This is not a team that's going to throw the ball around. They're going to line up that triple option, and they're going to come right at you.
No, they've got a kid. I'd love to. I read a story on them last week, and I would love to tell you I remembered his name. I'm sure we'll find out real soon.
Stephen Jones is probably who you're thinking about.
It could be. He is.
He had a 44-yard run last week in their win.
And what they do is like the Stars Mill in Whitewater. When you're running a wing tee or triple option, I mean, you hit the hole. There's a few plays you hit the hole fast, quick, and all of a sudden you're 15 yards down the field. But so much of it is hand the ball off, and you're just kind of touching the back of your tackle or your guard, and you're just kind of looking around the corner. And as soon as you peep around, and it's boom, you scoot up for 8 yards. And it's just amazing at how these offenses are engineered, and they're so precision. And the teams that run them all the time, they're just really good at it. Obviously, Holy Innocents wouldn't be in the quarterfinals if they weren't really good at it and being in the top 4 in Quad A all year long. So the Tigers have so much to work on this week and to do as far as they basically what we had to do last week in the second half against Cairo syrup makers. The defense had to step it up in the second half. I'm afraid the defense is going to have to step it up from the opening kickoff tonight.
Well, I think you're right, but at the same time, I'm not sure that anyone's really seen what Teo Todd can bring from the quarterback position. I was talking to one of their coaches as we came in. He said it's like watching a video game when they watch film on Teo. We've seen him do some miraculous things this season. Just last week against Cairo, I mean, he just had an incredible ball game. So far on the season, he's so balanced in the passing and in the rushing yards. So with 1,900 yards passing, about 1,800 yards rushing. Right now, they're getting ready for the prayer and the national anthem. Let me step away. When we come back, lots more here on Eagle Sports.
Hi, I'm Dennis Montgomery, the pharmacist at the Medicine Cabinet on Vernon Street. Everybody knows about our customer service when it comes to the pharmacy. We also do COVID, flu, shingles, and pneumonia vaccines. But do you know about our soda shop and gift shop? We have sodas, milkshakes, floats, and sundaes. And our gift shop has something for all occasions. So come by and see us at the Medicine Cabinet on Vernon Street. Also, visit our other 2 locations at Lee's Crossing and Moody Bridge Road.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit 1ffc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee, number 5656.
This show's pretty rocking, huh?
Yeah, I'm glad my State Farm agent helped me go.
Huh?
My State Farm agent. They helped me with options to personalize my auto insurance to get the great rates that fit my budget, so I don't have to give up the things I love.
Wow. Hey, so do you think I could get your State Farm agent's number for surprisingly great rates that fit any budget? Call State Farm agent Matt Orr in LaGrange today. Individual premiums and budgets will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Hi, friends. It's TOW here at Kia LaGrange. The new 23 Kia Telluride is here, and wow, is it good looking and is loaded with a long list of standard features. November is a time to be thankful. Thank you to our loyal customers. We love and appreciate you. I also want to thank my entire staff here at Kia LaGrange. Your professionalism, your attitude, and your kind spirit and work ethic has created a positive image for our dealership, and I really appreciate you. Shop us online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football, and we're here at, as we mentioned, at Riverwood Stadium here on the campus of Riverwood Independent School, and they're the Raiders here. But of course, Holy Innocents will be playing here tonight. And Greg, a lot of times we'll kind of talk about crowd size, and we'll talk about how well the Troup High School Tigers travel. Right now, there's more Tigers than there are Golden Bears.
It's ironic. I was going to bring that up when we came back from break. I'm over here on the visitor sidelines. Thank Coleman Vice at Eagle 102.3 for getting us a transmitter. Man, this thing is great. I might could actually walk over to Holy Innocent School, which is across the inside of 285, about a mile in another direction. But right now the reception is great. But yeah, I'm looking over here, and I was talking to Coach Jeter, Bubba Jeter, earlier, and I'm standing on the 30-yard line, and their bleachers on the visitor sides go from like the 28 to the 28, and I'd say we have them 90% full of all the Troup Tigers. So. I'm David English hollering at me. It is so much fun. We've got folks texting us already, Jack, that's listening to us, watch us on the web from Colorado Springs to Rome, Georgia.
I heard from Philip and Lynn Smith just a little bit ago.
Yeah, and the folks that can't make it up here from Troup County, they're all listening to us, and some of them are even watching it live stream. I had the opportunity to do that last week. And National Federation High School does a tremendous job. And, I was impressed with the single camera coverage for high school football. It was the first time I'd ever got a chance to look at it. It was what a wonderful thing. But Tiger Nation showed up tonight. They were here early, Jack. An hour before the kickoff, the stands were at least 50% full, and they're probably 90% full right now. So if you're a Tiger fan, you better get on in this stadium.
And find your spot if you're listening to us in your car on the web, which is very possible because, of course, there we are streaming on eagle1023.com. We're, again, online. Of course, those of you back old school and back at home at 96.9 and 1240 WLAG. Well, Greg, as we mentioned again, last week we had the syrup makers who kind of came in with a chip on their shoulder. They remembered the Tigers knocking them out of things back in 2018, and they came loaded to play. But the Tigers really, they scored first. But then two of the most unusual things, we had two safeties, though, in the first quarter. It was 6-4 in the first quarter.
It sounded, to look at it, it's like 6-4. It's like a baseball score.
Yep.
But and then you looked at the film, and one thing about of course, we do replay at Callaway Stadium, but on the NFHA website, or HS website, they do a really good job at replaying the videos and the plays, and you get a chance to see the lineman pulling and the blocks made, and then you see, like, for instance, when we had the second safety, we ran a little option to the left side where Teo pitched it out to Fanning or either Trey Blackman, and they had to rush the edge when nobody out there to block, and so it was almost like they just knew it was a safety coming. So, again, I'm sure there's a lot of fans wondering, well, why did we do that? Why didn't we just run it north and south? At that time, Cairo was dominating us at that time. They were pinning the ears back, and they were putting pressure. We couldn't hardly
a lot of stunts coming through the line. Yep.
Yeah, we couldn't hardly make positive yardage. So, you know what? Let's try to go outside. Well, they had our number that time. So, but once again, the guys got in halftime, made some adjustments, and really turned it up the second half. But, wow, what a game tonight. We expect something very similar in that, at least from Holy Innocents' side, as you said, Jack, they're not going to throw the ball. They're going to basically say, hey, stop us if you can.
I got tickled as I was talking to Coach this past Monday night, and he said that, they were down. They went into halftime, and he was really upset with the defense because, we'd blown a couple of coverages and looked like they, were really kind of running rush on us. Then he looked at some actual stats and a few videos and realized we were winning the line of scrimmage. They had negative running yards. So it wasn't that we weren't stopping the run. We just let a couple of plays get away with us. And as you said earlier, had we had a Noah Dixon or something like that back there, probably those plays don't come to fruition.
Well, and we missed Noah. Our thoughts and prayers still with Noah. I know he's going to get better, and we're going to see him again next year for senior season. And I just want to let Noah know that the Tiger fans are thinking about him, and his mother, Miss Walker, know that Tiger fans are thinking about you and as well and your whole family, and we wish nothing but the best recovery for Noah. But, also as far as the injury goes, in the game against LaGrange, the last regular season game of the season, Jack, that's when Teo got rolled over on his ankle late in the game, and then you had C.J. Sands coming up with limping a little bit, and I want to say you had T.J. Mitchell also. But then, so we got a couple of sophomores back there that's had some playing time, but not that significant. So when you put them in the backfield and they see that, they being the opponent, they tend to want to take advantage of it, and twice they did. Maybe we had some blown coverage. Could be also maybe a little bit of inexperience back there. But you do what you got to do. They practiced, they rebounded, and they shut them down in the second half. And Teo Todd tonight, I just hearing from some of the coaches on the sidelines, he's still not quite 100%. So, that's been going now for 2 full weeks. He was better last week. He actually looked good. I thought he ran well, but they were saying he was probably only about 60% last week, and he still had over 130 yards, I think.
Well, think of this. He threw for 82 and then ran for 142.
There you go.
So, on a bad leg.
So, let's hope it's better this week.
Also, again, we talk about him each week. Logan Sinkfield continues to be just such a huge part of both offensively and defensively for the Troup High School Tigers. He caught his 4th touchdown pass of the season last week, but also was just so instrumental, especially down the last part of the ball game in the secondary. Quay Moss had a big, huge game. New Hampstead kind of put a little quash on him, but he came back and got his high jumping, Greg, as I've seen just about any kid on the team, and he's not the tallest guy on the field.
No, he went up and made that really good catch, brought it down, and it's good to see, they were – 3 weeks ago, we also had the flu bug along with, I think, Callaway LaGrange. Fayette County had to cancel their game with LaGrange. So we had a lot of sickness on the team and just didn't know it. You could tell that Quay Moss was bothered by that because that was a game that he was there, and we're lucky that we won the game, but he just simply didn't feel good. So he's come back last week strong. He's come back. He was kind of there against New Hampstead, but last week he came back strong. I expect him to be back 100% this week, and as well as Malachi Porthras. Malachi has been one of those quiet guys that has, when you need that touchdown.
Second half of the season, for sure.
Yeah, he has come on strong, and all of a sudden, you get the defense looking at number 8. And all of a sudden, number 11 sitting over here wide open, and Malachi comes up with a touchdown.
Or Ashton Williams has had a couple of good ball games, too.
Ashton has stepped in. That's one of those kids that when Noah went down, Ashton is a sophomore, and he has to come in. He's playing both sides of the football, and he is doing a really good job. When he comes into the slot receiver, he creates habit. He's fairly quick now. Don't mistake the face. He's a little bit small, but he has got some speed on him, and he's got some excellent hands. So the coach is going to look at that to catch passes, They're also going to look at him at the corner position to hold that tight coverage on that wideout.
All right, let's take a break. Come back. Lots more to talk about as we're talking Troup High School Tiger football on Eagle Sports.
You have pests in the house? Call the Mouse. Northwest Exterminating has been protecting homes and businesses for over 70 years with green pest and termite control, mosquito reduction, crawl space care, attic insulation, wildlife services, and more. We're dedicated to creating healthier living and working environments through extraordinary experiences, no matter if they crawl, creep, or fly.
You can trust the Mouse to protect your house.
Call 706-882-8821 or visit callnorthwest.com to let Northwest tackle your pest.
Hey, Perry, are you ready for the flu season?
Coleman, we're ready to start giving the flu shots. Love to have you just stop in anytime. We have the high dose and the regular quadvalent flu shots. And while you're here, ask about the new bivalent COVID vaccine.
Come in and find out about that and much more at Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside of Piggly Wiggly and Sawmill in LaGrange, and in Hamilton. Also, you can find them on the web at www.holmespharmacy.com.
Waltrip Steel's goal is to bring affordable metal pricing to the surrounding areas. Located at 2418 Veterans Memorial Parkway in Lynette, Waltrip Steel sells to the general public as well as commercial and industrial businesses. They offer roofing panels, commercial roofing, and complete building packages. In addition, Waldrop Steel provides all types of galvanized stainless and black metal. Give them a call today at 334-630-1117, 334-630-1117.
For all your steel needs, large or small,
Waldrop Steel.
Life costs money. Sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit 1ffc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee, number 5656.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tigers football live here from Atlanta, Georgia at Riverwood Stadium as the Troup High School Tigers are getting ready to take on Holy Innocents, the Golden Bears of Holy Innocent. They're an Episcopal church. Actually, Greg, interesting. They came from single A private last year where they got all the way to the semis. This year, they went up in their classification now quad A. They've had again tough early part of the season, but they got a lot of coaching staff with a lot of experience. Their current coach Todd Winter, they made the quarters with him. Again, the semis back in 2019, I had that kind of flip there, but this is a team with some experience at winning big ball games. And they're going to come in loaded for bear. Excuse me for that that little thing, but loaded. Those bears are going to be loaded for the Tigers.
Well, Coach Healy was interviewed this past week, and he had mentioned that hey, these guys, they walk on the field, they expect to win. They've got that kind of pedigree, and they also were very disciplined. Obviously they came from single A last year, quad A this year, but it's also the evidence that they can recruit. So the student body may not be, but 400 or maybe 600 in the school, but they recruit. And that's the thing about private schools, and that's why they have to play up so much. Whether it's fair or not, it's the best remedy that Georgia high school could come up with this for if they're going to play in the public school system. And quite frankly, if they were just going to have a private school listed, they used to do that, just private school, but you'd have a couple of teams that would just totally dominate every year, all year. But as it stands, these guys come out, they expect to win, and, Troup High's attitude is, we also expect to win. So I'm looking for a well of a ball game tonight. Big deal is that the Tigers just got to step up on defense. Let the offense play. I just hope that Teo is feeling good, looking good. The defense is, along with Charles Davis and Ben Taylor and Quay Birdsong, Tyler Leslie, Javari Fannin at linebacker, Trey Blackman at linebacker. That's the kind of stuff that we've got Jalen Reed, we got to take care of. Defense, start it out right, stuff them in, and let's see the teams are coming out on the field. Let's see. Eventually, we got another couple of minutes for the captains to come out, Jack, and be interested to see who wins the toss and what they do.
Yep. Let's go and take one more break before we have the coin toss. Actually, guys, just two spot sets back to the station on Eagle Sports.
You want pizza. Your whole family wants pizza. But you want it your way, and the kids want it 3 different ways. So what do? You need Your Pie in LaGrange on Bull Street, because at Your Pie, you get your own pizza pie, made just for you. Add as many toppings as you want, and the kids make theirs as wacky as they like. Then you enjoy your pizza at Your Pie while your family debates what your youngest ordered. Is it a pizza or a new dish altogether? Your Pie, Bull Street, downtown LaGrange.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom-designed T-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom T-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at our captains for tonight. As the Troup High School Tigers taking on the Holy Innocents Episcopal Golden Bears, number 15. That's Drew Bonner for Holy Innocents, along with number 65. Oh, excuse me, 62. And y'all, excuse me, guys. I got a little darkness I'm dealing with up here.
You know, it's funny. We got red or burgundy to red numbers with white stripes. It should offer a lot of contrast, but the white outline is thin enough. It's really going to be hard for you to see up there.
It is. I'm going to lean on you a lot. Henry Raines is number 65.
Yep.
He's one of the guys out there, along with number 62. And he's actually not on my roster, but I'm sure he's a fine young man nonetheless.
68, 2, and 15.
All right, so 68, Sterling Hattrich. And then what was the last one you said?
And number 2 and 15.
2 and 15. Come on, Jack. Get your eyes ready. Here we go. Joe Holiday. Now, again, I did talk about 15. That's Drew Bonner.
And so for the Tigers, we've got Quay Moss, C.J. Sands, Jacob Bailey, and Trey Blackman as your captains for tonight.
All right.
Here
down there with a live coverage.
Playoffs, all right? This is a very important game for both teams. I know that sportsmanship is still key in high school sports, okay? Y'all make sure you maintain it. As captains, you display it, and you make sure your teammates uphold that, okay? All right, you're the visiting team. You have the call. This is heads with the football. This is tails with the referee shirt. Tails, heads. What do you call? Heads is the call.
So Trey Blackman calls heads, and it is tails. So Holy Innocents wins the toss, and they're going to defer to the second half. So the Tigers will start with the ball tonight, guys, and they'll be defending the north goal.
Last week we took on Cairo, and we hit the ball first. So, hey, let's try it out, see if it happens well for us tonight. Let's take another 60 seconds back to the station. We'll be ready for kickoff live here from Riverwood Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia on Eagle Sports.
Hey, I'm Jody Ward, and I'm excited and thankful about joining the Medicine Cabinet family. I bring over 30 years of local community pharmacy experience to the Medicine Cabinet. It is a pleasure and privilege for me to serve our community in the prettiest pharmacy in Troup County. You will find excellent staff willing and ready to serve all of your healthcare needs. Come and see us for all of your vaccines, and we will soon be starting our comprehensive therapy management services program. Come visit us at the beautiful Lee's Crossing location.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to WellStar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At WellStar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Roy and Greg Hicks live here. Michael, my hand making everything happen on top of the booth. Ronnie K back at the stadium. I couldn't be in better hands as we get ready for this third round of the Georgia High School playoffs.
Temperature is supposed to drop to maybe 50 by the end of the game, so you're up there all covered up good. And, of course, I was thinking I was going to wear something, but I've got also a long-sleeve quarter zip on, so we'll both be warm tonight.
It's about 57 right now, so not too bad. As long as the wind stays away, I think we'll be in good shape.
Well, I'm down here. I don't know what to expect about their kickoff. They could do the –
Well, just you know we've scouted them, and our guys are back there on the 2. So we'll be expecting
so you have Quay Moss on the 2 and Trey Blackman on the Troup side of the The second line, you got C.J. Sands.
Here comes the kick.
Tyler Leslie as well.
There's the kick. Nice high kick. Deep. Take him back there at the 2. Up to the 10. Makes a man miss. 15, 20, 25. Down at about the 27, 28-yard line. We'll see where they mark it.
Nice job by Quay Moss. He picks it up, as you said, on the 1-yard line. He steps his foot back to the 1. And he had a guy that was totally unblocked, just running straight at him. He did the sidestep on him, and he got tripped up, Jack, but he still fell forward and kept his balance for another 6 yards all the way out to the 28-yard line. So a good start for the Tigers right now.
Actually, the hardest thing for me to read all night might be the time, because it's in red letters on a red sign.
It is 11:53. It's
Good grief.
Yeah.
All right, here come the Tigers. They come out in their gold pants, white tops, white helmets with the rock and tee there. Trips to the left side. Tail calls for it, and he'll run the ball. Following his blockers right up the middle. Gets across the 30, just a couple of yards. Just kind of testing things out, 2nd and 8.
He'll pick up a couple of yards, as you said, behind Jeremy Patrick and Amarius Purdue as the left tackle side.
Tigers get their call from the sideline. Basically the same formation we had just a moment ago. Nobody wide to this near side. Back to pass. Just a little swing pass out there. And they get us right as we make the catch. Mark us down at the 26, which is lucky.
Well read by the Holy Innocents defense. It was no look off the other side of the field or anything. Moss just took about 3 steps back. Tail Todd threw it out to him. In the corner for Holy Innocents was not going to be denied. So instead of 2nd down or 3rd and maybe 8 at an incomplete pass, now we're looking at 3rd and about 12.
Yep. They'll roll everybody back over to this near side now. Tail alone in the backfield. Back to pass. Got some pressure. Rolling. Makes some guys miss. And he's dangerous here. Oh, the shoestring. He falls down at the original line of scrimmage. Had they not caught that ankle, he might have been gone off the sideline, Greg.
I'll tell you what, number 34 for Holy Innocents looks like probably a linebacker. He made an excellent play. He was behind him, but he dove. He had a little bit of an angle, but he dove and reached out. And you got to give him kudos and credit for that. With that right hand just hit Teo's foot and tripped him up. So Chris Moore comes back tonight. He'll do the punting for the Tigers.
Excited to have him back. Good snap. Gets the kickoff. Kind of end over end. Taken, actually caught on the run. He'll go down across the 50, down to the 45. Dramatic kind of catch and run there. And here comes Holy Innocents. We'll see what they can do in their first time with the ball.
So 3 and out for the Tigers, not what we wanted to do. A decent punt, a little bit further return than we had hoped inside Tiger territory. They're going to mark the ball. It looks like it's about the 45-yard line. So the Tigers got to step it up as Holy Innocents starts the game in Tiger territory.
9:51 left to go in the first quarter of play. No score in this contest as Holy Innocents comes to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback works from under center. Man in motion.
We might have had a little bit of motion.
Yeah.
I don't see any flags.
Well, I guess they're calling that in motion. It's just a handoff up the middle.
All right.
About 3, 2nd and 7.
Charles Davis, Quay Birdsong on the on the stop.
They huddle up. They take their time. They're not going to rush things. That's some big farm-raised young men across that front line. Back under center. Turn. Hand off into the line. And he'll get to the 40. So that's another yard. So it'll bring up 3rd down.
You can see the Holy Innocent center as he snaps the ball. Rather than driving his feet, he just simply dives forward and goes low toward the knee-thigh area of Charles Davis, trying to keep him off balance.
Well, it's also staying out of the way of that guard that starts to pull, too.
Interesting technique. I'm going to kind of see what they do this time.
The quarterback right, back under center, runs the option. Hey, a couple more yards, but not enough for a first down.
Quay Birdsong and Trey Blackman all over that one. along with number 4, T.J. Mitchell, was able to take down. So you're looking at third down and what are we looking at here? Third down about 4 for the Bears of Holy Innocents.
Let's see what they do. This is not a punt team.
Tight formation.
Got to watch the ball.
Look at our safety guys. They're all up within a 10-yard from the football.
Man in motion. Toss sweep to him. Gets across the 40. First down and more. Down the sideline. And he cuts back inside. Brought down. May have gone into the end zone. Yep, a touchdown for Holy Innocents on an end around. Just a toss sweep on the left side.
That's the way you run that play. A lot of blocking out front. Quay Moss had about 3 guys just driving him back. He did a valiant effort on about the 5-yard line trying to make it happen, but just didn't happen. So they go up at 8:02. They go up 6-0 over our Tigers.
Let's see what happens with point after touchdown. They'll line up for a kick. Waiting for it. Snap, hold, kick is up. And the kick is good. So, quickly, Holy Innocents goes on the board first. 7-0 over the Troup High School Tigers as we remain in the first quarter play. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Troup Steel's goal is to bring affordable metal pricing to the surrounding areas. Located at 2418 Veterans Memorial Parkway in Lynette, Troup Steel sells to the general public as well as commercial and industrial businesses. They offer roofing panels, commercial roofing, and complete building packages. In addition, Troup Steel provides all types of galvanized stainless and black metal. Give them a call today at 334-630-1117, 334-630-1117.
For all your steel needs, large or small,
Troup Steel. Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Looking down at the crowd, looks like the Holy Innocent fans have made it here now.
They're all coming out of their tailgate. They got here just in time for the first touchdown. And we got to answer that quick touchdown. It was about a 4-play drive? Maybe?
Yep. Exactly 4 play. They went for it on 4th down. Here's the kick. Solid, long kick. Goes into the end zone. They'll pull it out to the 20. That's when the Tigers will have it 1st and 10.
So the Tigers getting the first look defensively at just how intricate and multi-directional, if you will, or a lot of people say misdirection.
Well, here's the thing, Greg. They just executed. I mean, that was a tall sweep. That's something you learned in Pee Wee football. And it was not disguised. It was quarterback step back, turn, toss to the running back to his right that was coming around behind him. But everybody met their assignment. It was the downfield blocking that broke him free.
It was executed well on their part. And when you got us, that's really the first time we've seen that triple option. Our heads are turning back and forth, and so I think it was good that they got a chance to see at least 4 plays. And so now, hey, they know what they're up against. Film's one thing, live ball's a totally different situation.
Blackman, the ball carrier. He'll get across the 25 to the 26-yard line. So a gain of 6, 2nd and 4.
Nice job just right up the middle behind big Brandon Smith and Amarius Perdue along with Jeremy Patrick creating that hole and just shoving them off the line.
7-0 in favor of Holy Innocent. They'll be in the pistol set again with Blackman. Twins left and right. From the shotgun. He'll take it. And he'll toss it out low and just picked up. They'll call it an incomplete pass.
Don't think that play is going to work tonight. That was Ashton Williams was his tailback out of the backfield as he set the foot forward and then just did a 90 straight out to the sidelines, turned, and Teo threw it kind of at his feet. So he was pedaling backwards trying to pick it up. But even so, you had the corner of the outside linebacker all over him. So we got to sell that play if we're going to try to run it again.
Twins left and right again. Teo back to pass. Throws. And
in and out of the hands of Malachi Porthras. And he's hating it so much because that was first down yardage.
Yeah, he was right at the 35, and I couldn't tell from my vantage point where he caught it at first.
No, he was in his hands, and he tried to, as he was catching it, pulling it down, and it just popped out of his hands. And he hates it because, hey, it was first down yardage for the Tigers. So that's second series with 3 and out. Not the way you start here if you're the Troup Tigers.
All right, Moore on the punt. Just up and get the kickoff.
All right, we're going to have He did brush Chris, and Chris turned around, and so it's going to be an incidental contact. That may result in a first down, guys.
Let's see. I should mention a flag down. Love to get a chance to get the ball back.
Yeah, so that
officials are standing there because
it was 3rd and 5 or 4th and 5. That should be a 5-yard penalty at least.
Roughing the kicker. Yep.
Let's see what Whitehead says. He should turn and say
first down. Yep. Tiger ball.
Yeah, baby.
There we go. Actually, a really good punt by Chris. He got it all the way down to the 20.
It was a good punt. Now, that's twice he's punted, and twice Holy Innocents on the left side of our offense has made it through all the way in very close to Chris. And one good thing that Chris did was that he held that foot up just a little bit longer, and he spun around, and the kid did hit his foot just enough to get a flag.
Chris says, I've been injured. Don't hit me like that.
Yeah, you're right.
So Teo back in, turns, fakes the handoff, swings it out to Quay Moss. Quay, they go for his ankles. They miss. He's in midfield. He tried to drive him down. He's still going. 30, 20, 10. They dive at his ankles. He misses. Touchdown, Tiger!
A 69-yard touchdown. A little flare-out pass. It hasn't been working to the home side, so they throw it over to the visitors. They throw it over to the home side to Quay Moss, and he literally just outruns everybody, Jack. Several Holy Innocents Bears tried to tackle him, and he just high-stepped and kept burning the speed. Wow, at the 6:58 mark, your Tigers put 6 on the board.
And every one of them died at his ankles, and that's not going to do it for you.
All right, so Nolan Barton, Coach Glisson's looking. He's saying, kick the thing, and where's Nolan? Come on, Nolan. He's got his ball, now he's running in.
Here they come.
How many seconds they've got? I don't know. Where's the play clock? Let's see. I don't see a play clock.
See a play clock.
Yeah, so we pretty much got to hurry up. Come on, put it down. Let's go.
All right, here we go.
We hate to waste the time out on this. Put it down. They're good. They just blew the whistle in.
Okay. Here it comes. Important extra point here.
Nope. Actually, it's going to be but that's all right. It'll back him up 5, so it'll be instead of a 12-yard or was it a 16-yard kick, it's going to be more of a 20. So it makes it a little more interesting now, guys. And that it's 7-6, Holy Innocents over the Tigers. But one of the things you got to do is, Nolan, he knows that Chris Moore's back this week punting, and I guess he just, sometimes you just kind of
you mean I
get lost in your thoughts.
I'm still in.
Here we go.
Snap, hold, kick is up.
Nice.
And the kick is good.
With plenty of leg, Jack, plenty of leg.
All right, so it could have been a little problem. We should get right by it. How about this? We're tied up 7-7 as the Tigers answer back to Holy Trinity after Holy Trinity gives us the ball back on roughing the kicker play. 6:58 left to go here in the first quarter play. 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom-designed T-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom T-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
6 minutes and 58 seconds left to go here in the first quarter play as Holy Innocents is taking on our Troup High School Tigers. 7-7 is the score right now. Troup about to kick off to Holy Innocents. And let's see what we do with it, whether we try to just spot the ball or kick it deep. There's the whistle to bring it into play. And here we go. Deep ball, caught back at the 5, up to the 10, 15, touch this near side 20, 25, finally brought down shy of the 30, about the 28.
I was over here. What I witnessed with Coach Weiser is that they were holding Birdsong by the jersey going down the middle of the field. Well, he was able to escape that jersey hold and get over there, and him and Malachi Porthos makes the tackle. So Holy Innocents will start first down and 10 from looks like the 30-yard line.
But they got him right before he got to the 30, so about the 28 is where we're going to be. Two tights, and they stay in that very tight package in the backfield. Triple option on its way. Now they'll pop up. The quarterback right under center. He'll turn, He'll make the handoff to the tailback. And ball's loose.
Tigers
have
it. Zone.
Quay picks it up, and the Tigers have the ball at the 26-yard line.
Holy Innocence guy sitting on the ground. He says, man, you didn't give me the football. Good job. Good job, Quay. That'll, baby. That's what you get fired up with the Tigers now.
Now we got it. All right, so a huge, huge play. As is almost nonchalant the way he tried to hand the ball off. I don't think he was expecting it, and it falls short. Birdsong picks it up, tries to advance it, and actually they're going to mark him down.
27-yard line.
27. So he picked up a yard there. So the Tigers will start this from the 27. Somebody's offsides. Back to pass. Taylor throws the ball down towards the end.
Yes!
Caught in the end zone. Is there a flag down, Greg?
I don't see a flag. Logan Sinkfield.
Sinkfield with a catch.
Wow. Toss by Teo Todd. Smooth into the back zone. Logan Sinkfield got a little hand distance from him, jumped up, caught it. Nice throw. Nice catch. Sinkfield for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Tigers.
6:35 mark. Your Tigers go up 13-7. Wow. What a turn of events in the last minute.
On the next play. They go for the end zone on the next play.
We needed that turnover. That's the first turnover the Tigers have capitalized on in a while that I can remember, Jack.
All right. Here comes the point after touchdown.
Oh, by the way, Nolan Barton is in.
That's good. Snap, hold. Kick is up.
It is blocked,
They got
but it's still good.
It still goes through. Hey, you put enough on it. It doesn't matter whether they're trying to block it or not. 14-0 is your score. Excuse me, 7. Excuse me, thank you, Greg. 14-7. I'll make sure we get all of our calling the score right. It was 6:53. 35 left to go here in the first quarter. 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House, a Southern tradition since 1945, where we only serve U.S. farm-raised catfish. And now you can order online on Facebook or just type Rogers Barbecue LaGrange on your Google search engine and order right there. Then pick it up and enjoy it for the office, your family, or just you. Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House is open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, or just search on Google Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House in LaGrange.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. Troup High School Tiger football. Tigers leading 14-0. To 7. I keep saying nothing. 14-7. They scored first. I'll get it straight in a minute. There's the kick. Taken down. Picked up at about the 7. Up to the 20 quickly. Right through the middle.
Ball's on the ground.
Ball's down again.
Troup Tigers got it.
Troup has the ball on
the
fumble.
And a baby, number 15. As he's being tackled, the ball comes out. C.J. Sands picks it up. Troup Tigers take over, should be at the 36-yard line, baby.
36-yard line. The Tigers have the ball. As again, good job of tackling by the guys. They just knocked the ball free. And here we go. Tigers going downhill here from the 36. We're still in the first quarter play. Tigers lead 14-7. Teo stands in the pistol set. Trips to his left. Tries to get them to jump off sides. And they do. That'll be a 5-yard. Oh, insult to injury, Greg. Wow. So they'll mark them off 5.
Hey, I like that. You got to figure Holy Innocence trying to make something happen real quick. The officials are saying, all right, guys, let's settle down a little bit. But
are they disagreeing with each other?
I don't know, because, I did see the left
our
side
offense,
of the defense jump.
Our offense hasn't moved.
No, the back judge is ready to mark off 5 yards.
And there they go. Down to the 30.
This is where we need to capitalize again. We're up by a touchdown, 14-7. With 6:25 in the first quarter. So 3 touchdowns already in the first quarter, fans. If you've been in and out of your chair and in and out of the living room, in and out of the car, wow. So Tigers need to capitalize again, Jack.
Tail back to pass again. Throws to the other side, towards the end zone. They a lot of jockeying back there. No flag.
It was excellent coverage by number 27, but Porthras did get a separation just at the last second and had an opportunity to catch the ball, but maybe just out of his reach, and it might have come from just some incidental contact. But, hey, kudos to the Tigers for trying to knock another home run. That'll bring up second down and 10 for the Tigers.
Second and 10. Oh, second and 5.
Second and 5. That's right,
Yep.
Jack. Thank you.
Twins left, Van wide right. Taylor makes the handoff. Cut back in the line. First down, all the way down to the 25-yard line.
Javari Fannin, that'll move the chains, guys. That'll pick up 5.5 yards for the Tigers as Javari follows big Braden Smith. Brandon Smith right up front, Amari Purdue, and Jeremy Patrick just simply making those, just pushing that big number 77 off that line of scrimmage.
77-43, both big boys.
14-7, your Tigers in the lead. Halfway through the first quarter of play. Tigers with the football again, first and 10 from the 25-yard line of the Bears of Holy Innocents.
Then we'll move to the right. Trips left. Tail fakes left. Now he's going to run the ball down the field. Great downfield blocking ahead of him.
That's about 12 yards for Teo Todd off the right side as he just plants that step. He so famously does. Boom, plants it. And he gets about 8 yards. He ran over somebody at the 8-yard mark.
Did you see Sinkfield taking his man about 8 yards down the field?
That's what we talk about. That stalk block is really huge. So the Tigers now, first and 10 from the 13-yard line, still can get a first down inside the 3.
Fannin stays in the backfield. Teo takes it, hands the ball off to Fannin. Fannin bouncing around. Great upfield motion. Good vision.
Wow.
He was fixing to be down, but he took a step left and back right and got all the way to the 10.
No, he hit Jatorian Blackman. He ran into Jatorian's back, and he bounced backwards. He took a step inside and still picked up 5 yards line. Yeah, 5 yards. So it's going to be second down and 5 from the 9-yard line. Actually, second and 6 from the 9-yard line. They can get a first down at the 3, Jack.
They check the sideline. Have their play.
Troup High's band is in the end zone here, and the Tigers are pushing to get into this end zone where the band is.
Taylor takes it. They'll run the option. He'll take it right up the middle. He gets hit once.
He's in.
Driving. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Teo Todd on a quarterback keeper. He plants right. He runs up about 6 yards. He hits a brick wall. I mean, a brick wall in number 42. But then he just took a step back, had some extra Tigers help, push him into the end zone. Touchdown Tigers, their third of the first quarter.
Tremendous job. Now they'll line up for the point after touchdown. Waiting on the snap. Here it comes. Snap, hold, kick is up. And wow, watch out for low-flying planes up here in Atlanta. It goes through and it is another point added to our 21-7 score right here in the first quarter of play. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
WLAG AM LaGrange and W245AW LaGrange. Troup High School football is brought to you by
Holmes Pharmacy. You have pests in the house? Call the Mouse. Northwest Exterminating has been protecting homes and businesses for over 70 years with green pest and termite control, mosquito reduction, crawl space care, attic insulation, wildlife services, and more. We're dedicated to creating healthier living and working environments through extraordinary experiences, no matter if they crawl, creep, or fly.
You can trust the Mouse to protect your house.
Call 706-882-8821 or visit callnorthwest.com to let Northwest tackle your pest.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. 4:28 left here in the first quarter of play. 21-7 in favor of the Troup High School Tigers in the first quarter. Here comes the kick. There it is. Down the field, scooped up at about the 7. Up towards the middle of the field. Finally brought down just shy of the 30. Ball came loose again.
Actually, he's down. He's slow to get up. They're going
to say he was down, though.
Yeah, he needs some help to get up. He was hit hard as he went down at the 30-yard line. Actually, they're going to mark him at the 29-yard line. And it was what we talked about just shortly ago, Jack, before the game started, the squib kick, kind of a knuckleball that Nolan Barton did. And the receiver picked it up at the 10, backed up to the 9, and turned it up to the 29-yard line. So basically a 20-yard return. All right, Tigers get tough again on defense.
All right. Checks his line. He'll go under center again. 2 tight ends. There's the snap. And they're going to turn. Quarterback keeper, as he fakes the handoff, keeps it on the option.
He'll pick
about 3.
He'll pick up I was going to give him credit for 5.
Well, you're right. He did get 5.
He did. He kept it and rolled off his right tackle between his tackle and guard and tackle, and was able to just follow his blockers and just roll forward for 5 yards. So, no need to change anything. That's what Holy Innocents does. Is that a lot of misdirection. Tigers got to maintain tough defense.
3:56 left to go in the first quarter. Tigers leading 21-7. Here they come again. Down the line, handed off to the fullback, excuse me, the tailback. He'll get about 2 more. 2nd and 2.
Number 5 for Holy
Third
Innocents.
and 2, excuse me.
So you got Ben Taylor, Charles Davis, Jacob Bailey, Tyler Leslie on that front line. Jacob Bailey will come out. Ben Taylor will replace him. It'll be 3rd down and 2 for the Bears.
They're actually going to split him in wide to this near side. Same lineup in the backfield. Have a little triangle around him. Right under center. That's a man in motion. Pitches it. Loses the ball. Ball's on the ground. He gets back down on it. But he's going to lose a lot of yardage back to almost the 26. Wow, Greg.
Interesting. I'm down here on the sidelines with Coach Jeter, and he says, hey, sometimes teams that get behind like this and they're not used to it, they have a tendency to do things that they don't normally do, and a quarterback toss, pitching, is one thing that they don't normally do. First play of the game that they try to make a toss, it's mishandled and loses about 12 yards. So it'll be 4th down and 13. 14.
So that's the 3rd option of the triple option, and that should be right in their
wheelhouse.
Exactly. There's the punt.
I think he's going to let it hit and roll.
Yep. And it's going to roll down. We were looking for a holding call, I think, that did not come to fruition. The ball will be resting at the 27-yard line, and that's where the Tigers will take it, 1st and 10.
Jack, with 2:11 left in this first quarter, Tigers up 21-7. We're sitting here looking at another opportunity to score, whether it's score on as the quarter ends or as the start of the second quarter. That we've got another opportunity to score, put a nice drive together, use up some clock, score quickly. Doesn't matter to me. Just score a touchdown, baby.
Trips left, wide band right to the near side. Blackman comes in the backfield along with Teo.
You've got Moss, Clay Moss in the slot along with Ashton Williams, and Malachi Porthos on the Troup sideline.
Teo rolls to his left, got a man on him, dives at his ankles. Teo throws
Wide
downfield.
open to Malachi Porthos.
He catches it. He's at the 30, cutting across field. 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Tigers!
We saw it, Jack. We called it. Malachi Porthos out here on the side. He got behind the corner. The corner left him because they were chasing Teo Todd out of the pocket. Teo stops, plants, throws it deep to Malachi. He catches it. The corner says, oh, no. Malachi outruns him 40 yards to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
He runs from sideline to sideline to take that to the end zone. Oh, wow.
That's what we're talking about. One more touchdown. Took us 8 seconds to do. 27-7. Waiting the PAT from Nolan Barton.
And that was just poor Malachi's long strides trying to get to that end zone. Here comes our PAT. Snap, hold, kick is up. And the kick is good.
Woo!
All right. 28-7 is your score. We're in the first quarter of play. Come back and join us some more. 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom-designed T-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom T-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. Troup High School Tigers leading right out 28-7 over Holy Innocents. And the Tigers have really dominated with 1 and 4 play drives. That was just a 1-play drive a moment ago. There's the kick down the field again. Swift kick goes and rolls into the end zone. and they'll bring it out to the 20.
You know, Jack, it's kind of like that little sand wedge. You know, or your 3-iron, you hit it, and it scoops across the ground. And I'm down here on about the 14-yard line, and when number 15 and 12 just let it go through them, I actually thought it was going to check up on about the 1-yard line. It checked up, but it just barely rolled into the end zone. So it's like, wow, what an opportunity that would have been for the Tigers.
Man, down to the 1. Woo! So Holy Innocents need to rebound, regroup here late in the first quarter. 28-7, Tigers leading. They'll set a man wide to the right. The quarterback right has the man in motion. They're going to pitch, going around the right side. Yeah! And Birdsong has him and plants him. He's still actually, they need to blow a whistle before somebody gets hurt. He's about to plant him, and then just drove him farther back.
But good job. But T.J. Mitchell coming in and helping out. When he slipped the grip of Birdsong, Mitchell came in and helped, and then you had Javari Fannin also on the help. That'll lose about 3 yards. It'll be second down and 13 from the 17-yard line.
All right, here we go. Back to the line of scrimmage. There's the snap. Coming down the line on this near side. Gets the pitch off to the 20. Cuts back inside to the 25, 26-yard line. Short of the first down, though.
He'll pick up about 9 yards. That'll leave him third down and about 5. Yeah, you just kind of what I was seeing over here. I'm standing on the Tiger sidelines, and when they made the shift to the wide out, you could see that we were outmanned on the far side, and that's exactly what they did. Is they pitched it to the far side and picked up 9 yards. So Tigers need to hold them here. Would love for them to punt again.
No doubt. Going back to that right side.
Oh, nice.
And there's a big hit in the backfield.
T.J. Mitchell stunts through there. Quarterback fakes the handoff to the fullback, and T.J. Mitchell takes him down for a 2-yard loss. It'll be 4th down and 6 for the Bears of Holy Innocents, and they'll punt again. Number 34 backs up. He'll be standing on about the 10-yard line.
You know, Greg, the key to defeating the triple option is you hit the quarterback every play.
Every play. Jack, I don't even know if they're going to run a play. This is 11-10, 8 seconds left, 28-7. Your Tigers on top, and I believe they're going to change sides of the field before they punt it.
I think the Golden Bears would love to get out of this quarter as quick as they can, and that'll do it. That's the end of the first quarter of play. Troup High leading this one 28-7. I'll take 60 seconds back to the station right here at the end of the quarter on Eagle Sports.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to Wellstar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At Wellstar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom-designed T-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom T-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to the second quarter of play now. The Troup High School Tigers leading this third round of the state playoffs by a score of 28-7.
So the Tigers, Jack, do not drop anyone deep. All right, so, all right.
They go for it.
I mean, I'm telling you, they take over first inside. Wow, to start the second quarter. That was a fake punt. It didn't work.
They tried to throw it out into the flats. They have not thrown more than 20 balls all season long. 26, I think, was the number. So the Tigers, Greg, get the ball at the 24.
Wow, you talk about capitalize. You really need to capitalize right now. Good job, guys. Good job.
And, hey, how about this Tiger defense keeping their heads up, playing defense the whole time?
Yeah, no doubt about it. So the Tigers take over first and 10 at the 24-yard line. Already up 28-7. Start the second quarter.
Seafield wide right.
Interesting that we didn't drop anybody back. Maybe we kind of knew something. But they went for a.
I bet you that's not the first time they've done that all season. Fanning gets the ball. He fights inside. Down inside the 15 to about the 12.
They're going to mark him out at the 12. That'll be 12 yards and a first down. They're going to back him up to the 13. Still, 12-yard gain.
I'll take that.
First down from the Holy Innocents 14-yard line. All right, we got somebody, the back judge is blowing a whistle like something's not quite set yet.
They're making sure that the down and distance markers are correct. Help them out with that, Greg, if you can. Now they're ready.
We don't know what's going on.
There we go.
I don't know.
Got enough guys to play. We're ready to go. Right back to the same play. Nice spin in the middle. Across the 10, down to the 9, maybe 9-yard line.
They're going to mark him at the 9, Jack. 5-yard gain, and he almost twisted his way out of that one. Javari Fanning playing both sides of the football so far in this game, and man, is he giving it his all tonight on both sides. Wow.
Looking good out there.
Tigers can get a first down at the 3-yard line, inside the 3 of Holy Innocents, as we try to put another score on the board.
Yep. Rolls to right. Toss sweep. He's doing pitch on the option. Down the 5, goes inside the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Pitch it to Javari Fanning. There's a flag on the play, and it's in the backfield. And Mathis is coming back looking guilty, so it may be a hold from the Tigers.
It is.
That'll back him up 10 from the spot of the foul. Spot of the foul is at the 12-yard line. So it should be second down and 20. Excuse me. It should be second down and 15.
Well, Javari actually had a little trouble taking that pitch. Had to kind of move it around his hands before he got hit the first time.
You know, I want to look back. I think that's the first mistake the Tigers have had all this game, Jack.
I don't know we had another penalty. I think it's the first penalty tonight.
Very well played game on both sides. Really, you had a couple of offsides.
Well, their one mistake, one big mistake was the running into the kicker, and that cost them a touchdown.
Absolutely. That mistake allowed the Tigers to tie the ball game at 7. And from there, a couple of other turnovers, and then Tigers 3 and out, and it's 28-7. Your Tigers over Holy Innocents with 10:50 to go until halftime. And it's kind of challenging. Most stadiums have a play clock.
Tail fakes right, goes left himself, cuts back inside to the 18.
He knew. You could tell why he got up, Jack. He was tackled after about a 4-yard gain, but maybe a 2-yard gain, but he said, he slapped the football. He knew he was just one step away. So third down and about, I'm going to say 16 for the Tigers.
Yep, we got to get all the way down inside the 4 for a first down. Tail back to pass, throws, complete to Moss. Moss gets to,
about the 18 is probably what they'll spot him. That'll pick up maybe a couple more, but still, that's going to bring up
third down.
Actually, I think that was third.
Excuse me, fourth down.
And 15. So they're up 28-7. So rather than attempt a field goal with Nolan Barton,
take a shot.
Let's see what the Tigers can do. Maybe they can draw them off sides. That's what they're trying to do. It didn't work. So now Teo looks back to the sidelines for verification of the play.
Because he doesn't like something. He's trying to tell the side judge.
He may come to timeout. Yep, that's what he's going to do.
That's exactly what he did. Does the play clock run down, which we don't see, and then call the timeout. They take a timeout. We'll take one as well. 28-7. 9:21 left to go in the first half of play. Tigers looking at a fourth down and 14. You listen to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
You have pests in the house? Call the Mouse. Northwest Exterminating has been protecting homes and businesses for over 70 years with green pest and termite control, mosquito reduction, crawl space care, attic insulation, wildlife services, and more. We're dedicated to creating healthier living and working environments through extraordinary experiences, no matter if they crawl, creep, or fly.
You can trust the Mouse to protect your house.
Call 706-882-8821 or visit callnorthwest.com to let Northwest tackle your pest.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. Tigers are going to line up for a field goal.
Little update, Jack. So the back judge, when he holds his hand across his chest, the play clock has started. When he holds his hand up in the air, that means there's 10 seconds until snap of the football. So I learned that from one of the officials here on the chain crew. We appreciate that. So we'll be looking for that.
Tigers attempting the field goal here. Snap, hold, kick is up. Lots of leg. Did he get it through?
Nice.
Yes, he did. Tack on 3.
Nice. A 34-yard field goal by Nolan Barton right through the upright. You kind of like that dynamic duo of Nolan Barton and Chris Moore. Leave the kicking to Chris and leave the kicking to Nolan and the punting to Chris. And so far it's been a nice duo tonight.
Also,
glad to see Chris back.
Chris doesn't come in with all that pressure, trying to hit every extra point, hit every field. That field goal, that's awesome, Greg. That 34 yards is huge.
No. It's so Nolan kicked for us last year, but and he was focusing on some soccer. Chris decided to do the same, soccer and football. And when Chris goes down with his back a few weeks back, Nolan, Coach Listen, said, "All right, Barton, I need you. Let's get back out here." And so he has been a pleasure to see kick the football, and a wonderful addition to the Troup Tigers to come back and just really from little or no practice just take up where he left off last year. So he has been a wonderful addition as he lines up now. And they've got 4 guys. If you notice something different they do now, they've backed up 4 in the box, 2 on the 20 and 2 on the 8.
There's a kick. Goes down, picked up at the 25, 30, and finally brought down right there at the 30-yard line.
T.J. Mitchell, along with let me get you his number, 17 for the Tigers. Braden Atcherson also on the initial tackle for the Tigers.
So from the 30-yard line, Holy Innocents has the ball once again. Clock has ticked down to 9 minutes and 12 seconds. Two tight ends set. Quarterback right. He's under center. Takes it, turns, hands the ball off to the tailback. Strong running young man.
Big number 5 will pick up about 6 yards. That's one of their top 2 or 3 gains they've had in this first half of play. Hey, guys, if you just joined us, what a well of a first half. 7-0 Holy Innocents. Then all of a sudden, 31 unanswered points by your Tigers, and the score is now 31-7 with 8:40 left in the first in the first half of play.
Tight splits once again. Coming back down the line. Hand off to that tailback. He's trying to get to the 40. He's going to be just short.
As he comes off the bottom of that pile, T.J. Mitchell, along with Tyler Leslie and Ben Taylor.
That should not roll the chains, but it does. By my eye, he needed to get over the 40, but they went ahead and gave it to him. That's fine. Right under center again. Now they'll step back, check on things. Makes a little change at the line of scrimmage. Man in motion. Tall sweeper on that left side.
Nice job. Nice job.
We got him. We lined him up. 30 is where we take him down at.
T.J. Mitchell from his outside linebacker position just hammered, met him at about the time he got the toss. And then Tyler Leslie, number 2, was there to help him out. And that'll go as I don't know, I guess it's a forward progress. They're going to spot the ball at the 20.
Oh, that's terrible.
At the 34-yard line.
He was fighting laterally, Greg.
Really, I thought he was trying to gain yardage, but they're going to give him forward progress. Actually, he didn't make any forward progress. That's about where he caught the ball and where T.J. Mitchell hit him initially.
So here they come again. Back under center. Quarterback right. Coming down the line. No one takes him. He
nice
goes upfield.
Job.
He's tripped up.
Whoa.
Birdsong wishes he had more contact.
But Birdsong, he gets up so confident. He did a nice job. Reaches that big right hand out. As he did his job, he had containment. Turned the quarterback inside for the linebacker help. But reached out with his right hand, Jack, and tripped up the quarterback. Much like earlier that they did with Teo Todd. Just enough to only gain. They're going to give him a 3-yard gain.
31-7 is your score.
Should be third down and about 13. Big play here for the Tigers.
Man in motion. Back out to pass. He's throwing it way downfield. It's intercepted. Oh, my gosh.
Quay Moss, Jack.
He had the interception in his hand.
You mentioned before the game last week how Quay Moss jumped up in the air. Another opportunity tonight as he planted and jumped up. Probably could have dunked a basketball. Went in his hands and just slipped out. And he is shaking his head thinking, man, I could have had that interception. And all the while, the receiver's falling down when this is happening. So had he received it, had he intercepted, he would have had significant return yardage.
No doubt.
So their punter is, I'm standing here on the 23-yard line as he plants his feet on the 23-yard line.
Nobody back. There's the punt.
A left-footed punter.
Hits down and takes a Tiger bounce, but Holy Innocents right there on top of it to mark it down at the 32. Tigers leading 31-7 with 6:42 left to go in the first half of play. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Hey, Perry, I hear the CDC has approved the new coronavirus booster, and you've got it.
Yes, Coleman, we received the Pfizer and Moderna bivalent booster. It's available. It's available for either after your primary series or either your third or fourth booster 2 months after your last vaccine. So come by and see us.
Come in and ask the pharmacist here at Holmes Pharmacy any questions, and you can find them on Commerce Avenue, inside the Piggly Wiggly, and in Hamilton. HolmesPharmacy.com.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. Troup High School Tigers are leading this one 31-7. In the first quarter play, Teo Todd will have his tailback Trey Blackman behind him. Twins, this actually trips to this near side. Teo throws it and falls in and out of the hands of his intended receiver.
He had Malachi Porthos. He had trips over there, Jack, but Malachi with his furthest to the sidelines. He pumped once. It's almost like I've not seen him ever pump it, but then he fires it out to Malachi at his feet. It'll go incomplete, so it'll be second down and 10 for the Tigers. 31-7 is your score. I know you guys have a tendency to jump in and out of the living room chair, out of the garage, listen to the radio, and out of the car, but what a well of a first half for your Troup Tigers.
Teo, the ball carrier, into the line. Gets to the 36-yard line. Brings up third down.
They're going to give him a couple, maybe three, so it'll be 3rd and 7, maybe 7.5 for the Tigers. Big play here now. I'd like to keep this drive moving. The clock's running at 6:19 until halftime.
I like coming away with points every time we touch the ball.
I do, because you know Holy Innocents deferred. They won the toss and defer, so they'll get to start the second half with the football.
Teo tries to throw him offside.
Yeah, you got to give credit. Holy Innocents is a disciplined football team.
He'll call for it. Back to pass. Looking, got lots of time. Throws it complete. That was Porthos again. All the way down across the 50 to the 45-yard line. First down and more.
That'll be about a 27-yard gain. A nice little shot into the slot, about 12 yards out after he gets a shot at Malachi. Malachi takes it up another 11 yards, up to the 45 of Holy Innocents. Tigers first down moves the chain.
Greg, I love how we're spreading the ball out. With Quay, Malachi, Sinkfield, everybody's getting a chance to catch the ball tonight.
And just when you got these guys spread out, you got Trips to one side, Single to the other, and you got Trey Blackman in the backfield. I got a sneaky feeling Trey's going to get the football.
And he does, following his blockers ahead of him. And he can blow the whistle for somebody gets hurt.
All right, so they did blow the whistle, but you got a white hat. Wait, a white hat. They're all Troup Tigers wearing white helmets. Holy Innocents also wearing white helmets.
But they came in at the end of that play and almost hit them in the ribs.
Yeah, I'm just really surprised. I mentioned earlier how disciplined they were, but that is something, even they mentioned in their prayer at the start of the game is to play fair, play good, play clean football, and that was on the edge. It was on the edge.
2nd and 9. Teo looks to his right, now downfield. Now he's going to run it up the middle. Makes a man miss. Across the 40. Brought down at about the 38-yard line. He's about 2-3 yards shy of the first down.
Yeah, he's got to get down to about the 35.5 for a first down. So it'll bring up 3rd down and 4. Nice run by Teo. He's trying his best to get up and down. I see him in that right ankle as he's coming back. He's a little soft on that right ankle. That's the ankle that got twisted up 3 weeks ago in the LaGrange game.
Well, he's done such a great job, too, Greg, of not making running his first option. You know, he's finding those backs out of the backfield. He's finding those guys in the flats. He's found the deep ball. So 3rd and 4. All along the backfield is Teo. Teo will run inside. He's grabbed from behind, but he pushes forward. Going to be short. Still never went down.
Good job by Amarius Purdue taking up for his teammate as they keep pushing and pushing. Even after the whistle on Amarius came up and kind of took his right hand and pushed the guy off of Teo. So 4th down and 4. So you're really at a situation in the field. Do you pooch kick it?
Well, it's 4th and 1.5.
My bad. It is.
It's okay.
Leaning up here. So they've got to get down to the
35.
Not quite the 35. The chain is just short of the 35. So, yeah, but you're right. 1.5 yards. If they can move it forward 1.5 yards, they'll keep this drive alive.
And we've seen the defense stop them from this spot several times. So
I just looked at the back judge. He was counting. So Glisson calls a timeout for the Tigers.
They take a timeout. We'll take one as well. We're in the 2nd quarter of play. 3 minutes, 22 seconds left. 31-7 is your score in favor of the Troup High School Tigers. 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. Jack Woolman, Greg Hicks live here from Riverwood Stadium as the Troup High School Tigers in the 3rd round of playoffs taking on Holy Innocents, leading 31-7 right now. 4th and 1.5. And it is 4th down, as the announcer says. There's the snap. Teo takes it up the middle. He may be stopped, Greg. I don't think he made it. They had a good interior. They were coming in the gaps there. And so the ball will be turned over. Holy Innocents, the first time, second time they've actually stopped the Tigers tonight. So defense makes their way back onto the field. Holy Innocents breaks the huddle. Back to 2 tights. Right. The quarterback will go under center as he's done all game long. Has that man in motion. Hands it off to the tailback. Nothing doing this time. He's driving his feet, but he may get across the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Jones, the ball carrier. Again, just about a yard is all he gets. Good to hear from our good friend Stuart Smith listening tonight. I'm sure he's home getting his tree ready, watching Christmas Vacation for the 17th time already. Man in motion. Quarterback keeps it. Turns upfield. He doesn't even get to the 40. So that's bring up 3rd down now and about 7. I'm sure Greg's having trouble with his microphone. I heard something bumping around. I didn't know if it was in his pocket or not a second ago. Back up the line of scrimmage they come. Wright will go under center. Sits back, airs it out up in the air. Didn't even look to who he's going to throw it to. Caught out of bounds. But a good job by Quay Moss on the coverage on the far side. I mean, he just stepped back in a huddle of players and throws it right up in the air. So that'll bring up a 4th down now. And they'll have to punt again. They've been doing a lot of punting tonight, our friends from Holy Innocents. 31-7 is your score. In favor of the Troup High School Tigers. We're late in the first half of play. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left to go to halftime. We'll get you some scores from across the state in just a bit. There's the kick. And good job of coverage by Holy Innocents as they're going to pin the Tigers all the way back to the 5-yard line. Wow. Nice kick. So that's what the Tigers take it there, 1st and 10. Let's take 30 seconds. Back to the station on Eagle Sports. Actually, we're just going to keep it here.
Barbecue and Catfish House, a Southern tradition since 1945, where we only serve U.S. farm-raised catfish. And now you can order online on Facebook or just type Rogers Barbecue LaGrange on your Google search engine and order right there. Then pick it up and enjoy it for the office, your family, or just you. Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House is open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, or just search on Google Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House in LaGrange.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back as the Troup High School Tigers will hand the ball off into the line. And wow, man, that was a big hit right there at the line of scrimmage.
Little technical difficulties as my receiver batteries are going dead. So I had to do a little swap-a-rooski real quick. I thought, not a good thing. I want to get an interview with Glisson before halftime, so maybe these will let me through, and I'll come up, Michael, and grab some new, fresh set at halftime.
All right, I'm glad you got the swap-a-rooski done. Well, they've taken the timeout, so let's go ahead and take 30 seconds back to the station. Tigers leading 31-7 on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. It's TOW here at Kia LaGrange. The new 23 Kia Telluride is here, and wow, is it good looking, and is loaded with a long list of standard features. November is a time to be thankful. Thank you to our loyal customers. We love and appreciate you. I also want to thank my entire staff here at Kia LaGrange. Your professionalism, your attitude, and your kind spirit and work ethic has created a positive image for our dealership, and I really appreciate you. Shop us online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. Jack Warren, Greg Hicks live here from Riverwood Stadium.
2nd down and 10 for the Tigers. Ball's resting on the 6-yard line. Teo will take from a shotgun. He'll be sitting with his ankles, with his heels really on the goal line, Jack.
Somebody don't get another safety.
Don't talk like that. 31-7. If you just joined us, minute 47 until halftime. Your Tigers are on top. Quay Birdsong comes in late.
Tail waits on him. Takes a step. Runs upfield. Aiming to hit the corner. Does at the 10. He's at the 20. Down the sideline. Knocked out of bounds after he crosses the 30.
Wow. 31, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're going to mark him out to the 35-yard line, Jack. That is a 30-yard gain by Teo. It just simply took off around left side offense went up the sidelines of the Golden Bears of Holy Innocents. Picks up 25 yards out to the 30 yards out to the 35-yard line.
Love it. That's when we get out of safety contention.
That stops the clock at 1:39.
Tail aims to the outside, cuts back inside. He's still on his feet across the 40. Brought down as he crosses the 40 to the 41.
All right, so Glisson's saying let it go. They're going to just ease it. 138. He didn't get out of bounds, so he's pulling Teo on the sidelines. He said, all right, listen, come here. He's telling the coach, hold up, let me get a call. So he's talking to Teo on the sidelines, standing at about the 28-yard line. 115, 114, 113 until halftime. Your Tigers 31, Holy Innocents 7.
Well, as you mentioned, Greg, Holy Innocents does get the ball when we come back from halftime. They won the toss and deferred. Wouldn't hurt our feelings to put another score on the board as we end this quarter.
Absolutely. Let's see what Coach Glisson told Teo, just to kind of just run it ISO right up the middle to maybe, I want to say it's.
Turns, hand the ball to Fenton around the right side. Fenton fighting his way up near the 50-yard line. That's a first down.
They get a first down. They're going to mark him at the 49-yard line. That'll stop the clock at 43 seconds until halftime. Tigers 31, Holy Innocents 7. Holy Innocents started this game with a touchdown in 4 plays, fans. Tigers come back with 31 unanswered points and just totally rocked everybody's world over here. A full Tiger sideline.
Tail back to pass down. Comes some pressure. Throws it downfield. Two men, 1-for-1.
Yes!
The ball.
Logan
Sinkfield pulls it away.
Oh, my word. Pulls the guy's helmet off. Catches the football on a center go route between the hash marks down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. What a highlight play by Logan Sinkfield.
They were tied up. You couldn't tell who had the ball and who didn't. Logan comes away, and the guy's helmet comes off.
21 seconds left. Ball's resting on the 8-yard line. First and goal.
A timeout called on the field. We'll keep it here.
Fired up. I'm telling you, Tigers need to score. Would love to score before going into halftime. 31-7 right here, Jack Mormon.
We're going to keep it right here. Logan was going down the sideline. Teo airs it out big time. Again, not just a looping ball. I'm talking going almost flat across the field. And Logan reaches up, grabs it. The other guy's grabbing him. They're fighting for it, spins, goes down, comes up with the ball, and the poor kid's helmet falls off.
Logan jumps over the kid in center field. And it's kind of what Glisson told him. He said, look, just send Sinkfield down the middle. I'm sure there's a play call, X, Y, 1, 2, 3, whatever. Sinkfield's on a go route right down the middle, man on man with a free safety. He jumps over, catches the football, pins the football to the back of the kid's helmet, and comes down with it. And he's coming down, dragging the football into his chest. The helmet comes off of the defender as well, down to the 8-yard line. What a highlight play.
Leaving him look dejected, bless his heart. 21 seconds.
Tigers still showing one timeout left on the board.
Teo takes it, looks, swings it out, complete. Fannin misses one, misses two, spun down to the 4.
They're going to mark it. Actually, I say the 4, but they're going to let him come out at the 3. I'll take that as I'm standing on the 4-yard line. They're going to mark him down at the 3-yard.
Last timeout called by the Tigers. We're going to keep it here.
12 seconds left. You can typically run a play every 6 seconds, so you got one shot. No timeouts left. So the question is, if you try to run it into the end zone and you don't make it, can you spike the football? See, it's second down and go, so you can technically hustle up, but it's got to be a quick throw, or it's got to be a run up the middle that you just so feel like you're going to make.
Well, we like those flats, Greg. We like kind of dinking and dunking down the sideline. That's just a couple of yards. Throw out the flats on one side or the other, go out of bounds, and have time for another play.
You're right, and the good thing about taking that little stab pass, whether it be up the middle or not, if it's incomplete, or if you use the sidelines as a help, meaning you throw it where only your guy can catch it, and let's say he doesn't catch it, we still have an opportunity to put 3 on the board. Yep. Stops the clock. So, second down and go from the 3-yard line.
Or we could just see Teo run to the wide side of the field and go in. Boy, they have spread out this defense, Greg. Look how many blue shirts are all across that end zone line. Teo looking at the pass. Throws it.
Oh, nice!
It goes end zone touchdown. Tigers, Malachi Porthras.
We do have a flag a foot into the end zone.
No, that's not Porthras. I'm sorry.
No, it was
Williams.
Ashton Williams. Nice little flare pass, but he's talking to the white hat. And Logan Sinkfield was in the area of the flag, so it'll be interesting. And Logan's coming away with one of those. I don't know about this, Coach. So they're going to walk it off against the Tigers. There's still 7 seconds left, and that'll be a repeat of the second down. But the ball was thrown way out in the flats.
Yeah, offensive pass interference. So they did go for the flats. They were listening to us.
Logan's here in the middle of the field, and the pass actually went to Ashton Williams way on the right sideline. So they're going to go ahead and bring Nolan Barton in, it looks like.
They're bringing on the field goal team.
So with 7 seconds.
This is actually closer than he hit his first one.
31-7 right now, the Tigers on top of the Bears.
They're great that we've got this opportunity, Greg. I mean, just think about that.
Yes.
We're down here towards the end zone.
Barton places the tee smack dab on the 25-yard line. Slightly to the Troup sideline of the hash mark. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. And the back judge says, wait a second.
They're going to ice him.
Yep, they're going to call their last time out of the half. Holy innocence, that is.
All right, let's take a quick 30 seconds. Back to the station. 31-7 on Eagle Sports.
If you need pecans, we sell only great pecans with the best pecan flavor. We offer them in the shell, cracked by our machines, or already picked out and ready to eat. If you have your own pecans, just bring them to ML Aubrey, and we can crack them for you. Plus, we can run them through our pecan sheller and get most of the shells off.
Don't forget, Priester's Pecans now available at ML Aubrey. We even have Priester's Pecan Pies and lots of other Priester's goodies. And for those of you who love them, our shipment of Claxton's famous fruitcakes is in at ML Aubrey, Main Street, beautiful downtown Roanoke.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. 31-7 is your score as we're just seconds away from halftime. But the Tigers lining up for a field goal.
Nope. They brought the offense.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm now glancing at the field. There's Teo.
Yelling for the offense to come back out. We're going to try it to the corner. Here's Sinkfield.
He aims for it.
Here's Sinkfield. Oh, just out of his reach.
Just overthrows.
Still. Oh, wait a second. No, there was 2 seconds left.
Caution.
There was 2 seconds.
There should be 2 seconds.
There was 2 seconds left. There was 2.
Yeah, nobody's walking off the field. That's 2 more seconds.
Yeah, he knows it. There were 2 seconds left.
Roll it back.
It's okay, buddy. Good job. Good job.
DeRoy Fannon's got a little dance going. Roll it back. Roll it back.
That's the way you do it right there. That's the way you do it. Wow. Yeah. You know, I'd say that was home cooking the clock opera, but it's not. It's the official team that's.
Well, now we lined up for the field goal.
So he places it.
No harm, no foul.
On the 25-yard line, almost in the middle of the field. So
we just wanted to move it over, Greg. That's all we wanted to do.
35-yard attempt.
Snap, hold, kick is up, and it's blocked.
No, well, actually, it's a bad snap, bad hold.
But down at the end of the first half of play. But
let me see if I can get listen.
The Tigers leading this one 31-7 as we go into halftime. Greg will try to catch up with Coach Listen. Coach is making him run tonight.
Here we go. All right, got Coach Glisson as we're all trying to get into the clubhouse, trying to get these guys in and make some talk about the football game. Coach, what an exciting first half from the fan base.
Yeah, it's been a good first half. I mean, we came out, they're a hard offense to stop. We had one little bust on the option down there. We had a guy who was supposed to take pitch, and he got sucked inside. But since then, defense has played pretty well, and we pretty much done what we want to offensively.
31 unanswered points. Got to make you feel good thus far in this football game.
We had a chance to put them away right there, and we didn't, so we got to come back and finish.
All right, good luck, Coach. There you go.
That's a great point, Greg. We talked about that last week against Cairo, finishing the job, making sure you get the job done all the way, and that's what they're going to attempt tonight. We'll take a break. We come back. Lots to talk about here at halftime of the third round of the Quad A Finals right here on Eagle Sports.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit 1ffc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom-designed T-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom T-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
You have pests in the house? Call the Mouse. Northwest Exterminating has been protecting homes and businesses for over 70 years with green pest and termite control, mosquito reduction, crawl space care, attic insulation, wildlife services, and more. We're dedicated to creating healthier living and working environments through extraordinary experiences, no matter if they crawl, creep, or fly.
You can trust the Mouse to protect your house.
Call 706-882-8821 or visit callnorthwest.com to let Northwest tackle your pest.
When you make the right decision, it just feels good, like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Matt Orr is right here in LaGrange to help you select the right protection at the right price. Matt will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Matt Orr, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call him. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. We're going to aim our microphones down the field and let you hear a little bit from the Troup High School Tiger marching band, if we can pick them up. little hard to hear there. They're facing away from us tonight. As they're playing back to the home crowd on the far side. And I know they're enjoying that very much, but a little hard to hear from over here on this side. So while we get ourselves adjusted, let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk about how we got to this point in time at halftime as you're listening to Troup High School Tiger Football on Eagle Sports.
Troup Steel's goal is to bring affordable metal pricing to the surrounding areas. Located at 2418 Veterans Memorial Parkway in Lynette, Troup Steel sells to the general public as well as commercial and industrial businesses. They offer roofing panels, commercial roofing, and complete building packages. In addition, Troup Steel provides all types of galvanized stainless and black metal. Give them a call today at 334-630-1117, 334-630-1117.
For all your steel needs, large or small,
Troup Steel.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit 1ffc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee, number 5656.
When we started our small independent pharmacy, we wanted to set ourselves apart by providing service that is exceedingly, abundantly above anything a customer could ask. Well, the Medicine Cabinet did just that, exceed customers' expectations. As we have grown to help serve our community, our service has not been forgotten. The Medicine Cabinet on Moody Bridge, Vernon, and Lee's Crossing is your locally owned pharmacy. When you are a part of the Medicine Cabinet family, we will do everything we can to make you feel right at home.
Hi, friends. It's TOW here at Kia LaGrange. The new 23 Kia Telluride is here, and wow, is it good looking and is loaded with a long list of standard features. November is a time to be thankful. Thank you to our loyal customers. We love and appreciate you. I also want to thank my entire staff here at Kia LaGrange. Your professionalism, your attitude, and your kind spirit and work ethic has created a positive image for our dealership, and I really appreciate you. Shop us online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. Jack Roy and Greg Hicks live here from Riverwood Stadium as the band is out there playing their hearts out, and they're doing a great job, just like the Troup High School Tigers are tonight. Let's tell you how we got to where we are right now. First of all, the Tigers got the ball and ended up having to punt to start off. They just 3 and out, couldn't move the ball very well. The Holy Innocents got the ball at 9:51 and just a 4-play drive with a little toss sweep to end things. They scored 7-0 after the extra point against the Tigers with 8:02 left to go in the first quarter of play. Tigers got the ball, and they decided to answer that. Had a couple of tough runs. Actually, they had a punt that got they hit the punter, spun it around, Chris Moore, and we got the ball back. Next play from scrimmage, a touchdown pass down to with Poitras. Went all the way down to the end zone, and the Tigers are now tied up 7-7. Holy Innocents got the ball, and they on the ensuing kickoff, they fumble the kickoff. Tigers get the ball quickly, and a 27-yard toss to Logan Sinkfield in the end zone. And after the point after touchdown, it was 14-7. Holy Innocents gets the ball again. They again fumble. Tigers get the ball on that one, and it's Teo who takes it on a 1-yard drive, and it's 21-17. We're still in the first quarter play at that time. As we went into the second quarter, Holy Innocents had to go 3 and out. They had to punt the ball again. Then we had another 1-play drive all the way down to Malachi Poitras. He takes it to the end zone, running across the field, and we go up 28-7. We get into the second quarter. Holy Innocents, they drive the ball down, unable to do much with it. They have to punt the ball down to the 34. Tigers get it there. Drive all the way down to where they feel that they need to get a fourth down. They decided they're going to go for a field goal and pick it up, making it 31-7 with 9:18. They just kind of back and forth between the two teams. The Tigers had a big play at the end. Teo gets to midfield, throws it a great pass to Logan Sinkfield, but we're unable to come away with points there at the end of the half. And so that's where we are right now, 31-7, and it will be our friends from Holy Innocents coming back. They'll have the ball when we get back. Let's take another break. When we come back, I'll bring Greg in. We'll talk about this first half of play right here on Eagle Sports.
Hey, Perry, are you ready for the flu season?
Coleman, we're ready to start giving the flu shots. Love to have you just stop in anytime. We have the high dose and the regular quadvalent flu shots. And while you're here, ask about the new bivalent COVID vaccine.
Come in and find out about that and much more at Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, inside of Piggly Wiggly and Sawmill in LaGrange, and in Hamilton. Also, you can find them on the web at www.holmespharmacy.com.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to WellStar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At WellStar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House, a Southern tradition since 1945, where we only serve U.S. farm-raised catfish. And now you can order online on Facebook or just type Rogers Barbecue LaGrange on your Google search engine and order right there. Then pick it up and enjoy it for the office, your family, or just you. Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House is open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, or just search on Google Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House in LaGrange.
You still don't need to buy no ugly shirt now.
At Mud Creek Graphics, we have over 23 years of experience bringing you the very best in apparel printing. Our exceptional graphic artists will work with you to create beautiful custom-designed T-shirts for any occasion. But that's not all. Mud Creek is there for you for the printing of banners and signs that will get your message across to everyone. We love supporting our local schools every year, so for your custom T-shirts, signs, banners, embroidery, and more, like Mud Creek Graphics on the Book of Faces, or visit us at 211 Greenville Street.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger Football. Jack Moore and Greg Hicks. We're live from Riverwood Stadium, nestled here in Sandy Springs area of Atlanta, suburb of Atlanta. Tigers leading right now 31-7 at halftime. We've had the band come by and did a great job, as they always do. And now I'm joined by Mr. Greg Hicks, who had a little bit of a jaunt to get up here. To get all his equipment working, but we're glad to have you back up here.
You know, hey, Jack, and I told my wife this, if we stayed with Scott Hicks for a month, I think I'd lose 20 pounds, because that boy's he is in such good shape, and he seriously, he wouldn't let me have my snacks, my milk, had to drink plenty of water. I think I lost 5 pounds while I was out there this week.
Don't tell Sarah, she'll send me out for a month.
Uh-oh.
I'll be on the Scott and Dre diet for a month. That'd be tough. I tell you what, though, Ray, I was a little worried. I don't know why. As we had the first unable to do anything of the first drive, we're just kind of testing things out, and then they come down. We kind of missed some things on the option. They score on us in a 4-play drive, but then, my goodness gracious, this Tiger offense and this Tiger defense have gone nuts.
They have certainly decided to step it up. Once we, had those couple of long, at first that long play at the just a little tall sweep. Wow, the Tigers, Coach Healy got them together and said, all right, guys, we were a little bit outflanked that time. Yeah, we should have covered it a little bit better. Let's tighten it up. And they have, next thing you know, 31 unanswered points, 2 of which came off of turnovers. The first one, we decided, hey, we haven't seen a turnover, and we capitalized on that turnover in a long time. All of a sudden, back-to-back possessions of Holy Innocents. I wish it was Benedictine. Took and Tigers, 2 fumbles in a row by Holy Innocents. Tigers capitalized on both, and you just couldn't ask for a better comeback and first half display by the Tigers in the quarterfinals. And I know the Tigers were. I caught Coach Glisson on the way to halftime to the team meeting, and I heard Coach Copeland saying, man, we should have put that away. We had an opportunity at that time to either, if we'd have got a touchdown, when they called a timeout, we brought the offense back on with 7 seconds left, right, and threw it to the corner with Logan Sinkfield, and we were hoping that we could, would get it. It was just, Logan was behind the corner, but was just maybe a yard out of his reach.
We had scored, but we had they came back on the holding call, and so we did put it in the end zone. And again, I tell you what, Greg, I've been so pleased with how we have moved the ball around to so many people in this contest. We've seen Javari and Trey both get the big runs from the backfield. We've seen Ashton getting involved. We've seen Malachi get involved. And, of course, Logan and Quay Moss. So we got lots of different weapons for Teo Todd, who is a weapon in and of himself to go to.
It's funny. I'm sitting here reading my text messages. You know, I was about out of, and it's so fine, Jack, that we see all our guys and fans, the Tigers fans, text us letting us know. You know, Alan Hunt said it's about time you got back home, and Ellis Cadenhead said, "Man, you guys are exciting. What a heck of a first half." Scott Hicks is out in Colorado Springs saying he's watching it yet again this week, and I'm not going to say exactly what he said, but it's Army talk for something about beating Anyway, so I told him, I said, gave him some fist pumps, so hopefully we can keep that up. And then the Lawsons, Coach Lawson, I didn't realize they're on vacation Thanksgiving up in St. Louis. So shout out to the Coach Lawson, his wife Christine, and pulling for the Tigers all the way from the Arches in St. Louis.
Wow, that's kind of all over the country from Colorado Springs to St. Louis. And, of course, I'm sure that we've got some of our buddies like Steve Myrna down in Panama City listening to us. Stuart Smith, we mentioned him earlier. He's back in LaGrange. He's got his Christmas cake, Little Debbie's, and he's having a ball.
Yeah, I just read another text from my oldest daughter's boyfriend, Will Heiss, who graduated Cedartown. So, you know, he's hoping for Cedartown to go to the state championship, and he's really pulling for the Tigers to make it on the other side as well.
That'd be a battle.
Wouldn't that be nice? But he told me not to lie on the radio. People are listening. I don't know what I said. But anyway, I'm sure he'll tell me. And then my nephew Daniel down in Orlando visiting, having fun at Orlando and Disney World. Disney. And he says, hey, we're in Orlando. So, man, it's crazy.
Go Tigers.
And we're in a 31-7. What a heck of a first half by your Tigers, guys. And I'm telling you, I was talking to Miss Watts, the principal at Troup High. She's over on the sidelines. And I said, can you believe it? Troup Tiger Nation have been in those bleachers filled up just an hour before game time.
Yep.
And as you made a point, Holy Innocents, they're out doing a tailgate and wait until basically they got in just in time to see that kid score on the first touchdown. And then it's been all Tigers since.
Well, with the ball control offense that Holy Innocents runs, probably these do take a while to develop in most of their ball games. But not tonight. They were able to strike early. But, hey, this defense has come on and really, you know, with the triple option, Greg, you've got the dive coming off the guard. The quarterback can keep it, turn upfield, or he can pitch it as he gets to the end, depending on whether anybody takes him or not. And right now, the guys are filling their assignments. Really, it's the dive that's given them the most yardage probably than anything because they've lost so much on the pitch. Well, and the quarterback really hasn't gotten much when he turns upfield.
And you got to be so proud of the interior linemen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Charles Davis, you know, Ben Taylor, Jacob Bailey, Tyler Leslie, Quay Birdsong's having a heck of a game tonight, as he's had all year long.
Yeah.
He's having a lot of fun out there, and the Tigers are stepping it up. And you're right, Jack. They've attempted to pass the ball a couple of times to no avail.
Oh, but I'm thinking about the almost interception by Quay Moss back around the 30 in the second quarter. He went up for the ball and high-marked it. And, boy, it almost came down with it. That would have been an awesome moment.
Crazy. Quay was, as we talked about last week, you said he had a jump ball, which I was able to see on the NFHS National Federation of High School website, streaming. But, man, he had a chance to do it again tonight. And then, of course, it makes me think of Logan Sinkfield on that massive catch. Unfortunately, we were unable to capitalize on that long. It was maybe 12 seconds left of the game, and Glisson had called Teo over to the sidelines, told him something. Evidently, it was Sinkfield's going down the middle of the stripe on a go route, and what a great highlight catch he made.
Well, you said, Greg, that we didn't come up with the points. That's true, but we kept him off the field until the end of the quarter. So the Holy Innocents did not have a chance to get back on the field.
Yeah.
So, you know, until now, as we go into the second half, and then they'll be out in just a few moments. Actually, the teams are warming up in the end zones. We've got some Van Halen in the background. I feel like it's about 92 right now here at Riverwood Stadium.
And now that I'm re-energized, so to speak, with new batteries, I'm going to head back down to the field because, man, that's the place to be, baby.
And having some fun. Let's take a break. We come back. We got the second half of play live here from Riverwood Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. Troup High School right now leading 31-7 at halftime on Eagle Sports.
Waltrip Steel's goal is to bring affordable metal pricing to the surrounding areas. Located at 2418 Veterans Memorial Parkway in Lynette, Waltrip Steel sells to the general public as well as commercial and industrial businesses. They offer roofing panels, commercial roofing, and complete building packages. In addition, Waltrip Steel provides all types of galvanized stainless and black metal. Give them a call today at 334-630-1117, 334-630-1117.
For all your steel needs, large or small,
Waltrip Steel.
You have pests in the house? Call the Mouse. Northwest Exterminating has been protecting homes and businesses for over 70 years with green pest and termite control, mosquito reduction, crawl space care, attic insulation, wildlife services, and more. We're dedicated to creating healthier living and working environments through extraordinary experiences, no matter if they crawl, creep, or fly.
You can trust the Mouse to protect your house.
Call 706-882-8821 or visit callnorthwest.com to let Northwest tackle your pest.
Hi, I'm Dennis Montgomery, the pharmacist at the Medicine Cabinet on Vernon Street. Everybody knows about our customer service when it comes to the pharmacy. We also do COVID, flu, shingles, and pneumonia vaccines. But do you know about our soda shop and gift shop? We have sodas, milkshakes, floats, and sundaes. And our gift shop has something for all occasions. So come by and see us at the Medicine Cabinet on Vernon Street. Also, visit our other two locations at Lee's Crossing and Moody Bridge Road.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit 1ffc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee, number 5656.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. The Tigers leading right now by a score of 31-7 as we're getting ready for our halftime to end. It's a gorgeous night here. It's getting a little bit cooler, and of course we've had rain in our forecast for the past several days. And while it's not a mist, there's definitely some light moisture that's gathering on us up here on top of the booth. So we're making sure to kind of move around and not get too cold, not get too wet. Again, a gorgeous night as I look across. One of the most gorgeous things to see all of those great Troup fans that have made the trip. We got the awning there. The band is in the end zone tonight, so they give more seats up to the fans, because so many of the supporters that come out to the game are those that are supporters of the band, not just the football team. Of course, we got great support there, but a lot of folks are there to lift up these kids that are part of the band, the cheerleaders, all the auxiliary groups that are a part of this. So it's a great time for our team as we're here the third round of play. Right now, as we mentioned, leading 31-7. And this is something that's not happening across the state for everybody, folks. This is there's only 8 teams in Quad A that are playing tonight. We'll try to get you some scores in just a little bit about how some of those teams are doing. But it's just pretty amazing to be here in this position. We're not looking ahead. We have some preferences of who we'd like to play and how far away we'd like to drive for our next ball game. But the key to the whole thing is this contest right now. We've got to come away with a win for the Troup High School Tigers against Holy Innocents. This is a team that's used to the leading games. They're not going to go away easily. So it's going to have to be a game where the Tigers keep their head about it themselves in the second half. Let's take one more break. We come back. We got kickoff live here from Riverwood Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia on Eagle Sports.
WLAG AM LaGrange and W245AW LaGrange. Troup High School football is brought to you by
First Franklin Financial.
Where can you get good neighbor service and surprisingly great insurance rates? At State Farm, because State Farm agent Matt Orr is your one-stop shop in Troup County for the service you deserve at the price you want. So stop looking around. State Farm agent Matt Orr is ready to help. Call 706-882-0046 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Hi, friends. It's T.O.W. here at Kia LaGrange. The new 23 Kia Telluride is here, and wow, is it good looking and is loaded with a long list of standard features. November is a time to be thankful. Thank you to our loyal customers. We love and appreciate you. I also want to thank my entire staff here at Kia LaGrange. Your professionalism, your attitude, and your kind spirit and work ethic has created a positive image for our dealership, and I really appreciate you. Shop us online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy, and God bless America.
Waltrip Steel's goal is to bring affordable metal pricing to the surrounding areas. Located at 2418 Veterans Memorial Parkway in Lynette, Waltrip Steel sells to the general public as well as commercial and industrial businesses. They offer roofing panels, commercial roofing, and complete building packages. In addition, Waltrip Steel provides all types of galvanized stainless and black metal. Give them a call today at 334-630-1117, 334-630-1117.
For all your steel needs, large or small,
Waltrip Steel.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Now let's get back to the action.
The 7-yard line.
Yep. So Holy Innocents will have the ball first in the second half of play. 31-7 is your score, as we mentioned. And a new formations, they'll send twins very wide out. Actually, no, he's not a twin. He's just going out. But they hand off right into the line. And there's a little running room. They break free. Cross midfield to the 40, probably brought down at the 30. So Holy Innocents on their first play get some big yardage.
Just the quarterback takes it, just curls right up the middle, and then he slants back. The Tigers were over pursuing. He cuts it back toward the Tiger sideline. Jace Haywood tackles him, and the quarterback, I want to say, is if that's him, is down. No, the quarterback. The way Jace Hayward tackled him, he may have landed on the football, and one of the J.C. Copeland's running out saying, no, just lay down. And so I'm sure there's official timeout on the field, so it may have knocked the breath out of him.
Very possible. Yeah, he went straight down.
Yeah, and Haywood just landed straight on top of him. He's down at the 30-yard line, so that would have been a 10, 20, 30, 40, about a 45-yard pickup to opening play of this second half for Holy Innocents Golden Bears. Quarterback is sitting up now on the 30-yard line. See if I can move down this way to see maybe what had happened.
Yep, they're gathering around him and make sure he's okay. But, a dramatic play call and just a good job of running. He found a little seam and just took off on it, Greg.
Yeah, and I'm kind of he did, and I'm kind of looking. He's laying back on one of our coaches, Andrew, our trainer. But I can't tell if he's working on his right shoulder. Did he land on his shoulder or what? But either way, we hope the best for this young man. But he looks like he's in a pretty significant amount of pain.
He went down hard. Well, they take care of him. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station. Tigers still leading right now, 31-7 on Eagle Sports.
Hey, I'm Jody Ward, and I'm excited and thankful about joining the Medicine Cabinet family. I bring over 30 years of local community pharmacy experience to the Medicine Cabinet. It is a pleasure and privilege for me to serve our community in the prettiest pharmacy in Troup County. You will find our excellent staff willing and ready to serve all of your healthcare needs. Come and see us for all of your vaccines, and we will soon be starting our comprehensive therapy management services program. Come visit us at the beautiful Lee's Crossing location.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hey, Jack, before we get started,
go ahead, Greg.
Thanks to Will Heiss and Scott Sickler, who both reported that right now Cedartown is losing to Bainbridge 21-13 as the quarterback gets up, and he is gingerly holding his left arm. It's just holding straight down. So my guess is he fell on his shoulder, and I know I've had a broken clavicle before, and I'm not saying, I just know that he is walking off very gingerly.
Because something like an impact like that could knock the shoulder out of joint.
Hey, be anything, and I don't want. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I just know that he is out, heading off the sidelines, and we'll just have to monitor the situation and see when he gets back. Shout out to Freddie Walker, who has always listened to the Troup High Tigers and always gives us a shout out, Jack. And we appreciate all these listeners out there tonight. What a well of a ball game, 31-7. You're in the lead as we start to play.
All right, so they got a fresh quarterback coming in. We'll get his number in just a second. He goes under center and hands the ball off. He's tripped at the line of scrimmage.
Number 8, Jack.
Let's go to my little list of names here. We'll get you that young man's name.
He hands it off to the fullback. He'll pick up a yard. It'll be second down and 9.
Connor White, he's a junior.
Ben Taylor for the Tigers. That's a gain of 1 on the play. Can bring up second and 9.
So Jacob Bailey, Ben Taylor, Tyler Leslie, Charles Davis, your front 4. Jace Hayward, T.J. Mitchell, Javari Fannin, your linebacker core, along with they move Quay Birdsong to the middle linebacker to give him a little bit more range for the second half. We'll see what he does.
There's a handoff again into the line. And good movement as the quarterback actually keeps it on the option. He'll get down close to a first down at the 25-yard line.
He's got to get down to the 23.5, maybe 23-yard line. So we'll call it 3rd and 2 for Holy Innocents as they're inside Tiger territory. The nose of the ball is resting on the 25-yard line.
Right now it looks like they're using their quarterback getting injured as kind of a rallying cry. So White, the new quarterback, back under center. Turns, toss sweep to this near side. Trying to get to the corner. He'll get the first down as he's knocked out at the 20.
A little outmatched on the sidelines. Think good job by Trey Blackman and Quay Moss and Javari Fannin out there to help as well to not let him get down the sideline, because that was very reminiscent of the touchdown run they had in the first quarter, early in the opening drive of the football game.
31-7 is your score. Tigers leading, although a nice drive here by Holy Innocents to start the second half.
So they're on the 20-yard line. I'm down here on the 10. They're in Tiger territory. Nice job.
Good job of the guys collapsing on him. A gain of 2.
He has an opportunity to option to a couple of guys, the fullback, and then the slot coming through.
He kept himself.
He did, and he picks up 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. Javari Fannin and
I got to take
Jacob Bailey on the tackle.
From behind, it's awful hard to see who's got the ball. It's a shell game.
Well, in the dark jersey, they've got black jerseys with, I want to say, crimson-colored numbers.
Yeah.
Frankie Holmes from the Pig on South Greenwood listening tonight. He's got the radio on.
Throwing some bags, probably.
All those shoppers at the Pig are listening for your Troup Tigers to win tonight.
Man in motion again. Hand off into the line.
No.
Nothing at all there. My gosh.
Charles Davis, man, he was a Mack truck that time. He stunted the hole, met the tailback in the hole, and it goes down as no gain. I'm surprised they didn't give him a half-yard loss.
Yes, Stephen Jones, wow. He is hit and just knocked back. So 3rd down for the innocent ones. Back under center. Goes to quarterback White. He's going to pitch it. Good block on the outside.
Nice
job. But better job.
Nice job.
Of tackling on the far side.
Oh, good pursuit by Haywood and Reed on that play. Jalen Reed and Tyrion Smith pulls them out. Rushes into the sideline. He'll pick up maybe 1, but wow, did they do a good job. That's 4th down and 5, and Holy Innocents in a situation where they pretty much got to go for everything.
It's 4-down territory at this point.
I'm standing on this the 8-yard line. Holy Innocents has to make the 10 for a first down.
Man in motion, back to pass, flushed out, rolls right, throws out of bounds, hits a guy right along the fence line.
That's me, baby.
Was that you?
That was me.
Oh, man. Great
almost
reflex.
made an interception.
Great reflexes as he throws it right. He can hear you and say, "Hey, shut that guy up."
I'm glad he threw it. Now, hey, the chain guys got out of the way. They were leaving it wide open for me to have to touch it. Woo!
Yeah, it bounced off you with all. It's the same way you played defense back in the day.
I tell you, Lynette High School back when I was a junior, Jeff Smith rolled out. I was middle linebacker, shadowing him to the sidelines. He threw it right in my chest, and I had little gloves on. Slid right through my gloves.
Of course.
Man, that made me
It was
so
the gloves.
mad.
It was all the gloves.
Well, it was slick, you know. Everybody had to have those. They were those half gloves with the pads on the back of your knuckles. Oh, well. It is what it is. Tigers take over. 1st and 10 from the 15.
Teal fakes the toss, cuts back inside. Read well by Holy Innocence. He'll get about 1, 2nd and 9.
Big number 42 grabbed him and was like a calving, roping a calf as he grabbed him by the shoulder, but it sure did look like he had him by the helmet and just twisted him down. He'll pick up a yard. He faked the toss sweep to Trey Blackman, who was running out this side, and tried to go up the middle, picks up 1, 2nd and 9 for the Tigers. 31-7, your Troup Tigers on top of the Holy Innocents Bears. 8:15 left in the third quarter.
Trips back to this near side. Handoff into the middle. Will drive to the 20. Brings up 3rd down in about 6.
They're going to mark it at the 20. We started at the 15, so 3rd and 5 for the Tigers. Trey Blackman right up the middle behind Braden Smith and Jeremy Patrick.
So, again, trips to this near side. 1 man wide to the far side. They will check his line. Calls for it. Back to pass. Nice block. Throws across. Complete for 1st down yardage.
What a drill to Quay Moss. He runs up about 8 yards, does a hook on the far hash marks, on the home side hash marks at the 27-yard line, which is more than enough for a 1st down. That'll move the chains for the Tigers.
There's a phrase that's used called throwing a frozen rope, and that's exactly what he did that time.
Wow. You could hear the ball pop into Quay Moss's shoulder pads, and he was able to hang on. So we talked about knowing that Quay was healthy and that he's back, and he's had a well of a game so far tonight. Similar situation where we got Malachi Porter way out on the slots on the outside, Jack.
Back to pass again. Tail throws way downfield, going for it all, and overthrows his intended receiver.
Nice job by the corner who had Logan Sinkfield step for step. Sinkfield just couldn't quite break away that time, and he had Tail Todd threw exactly where he needed to, over the outside shoulder, but it was just out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. So we'll back up and try that again. That'll bring up, I want to say, 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10.
For the Tigers.
Corner also did a good job of using that sideline as an extra defensive man.
Right. That'll stop the clock at 7:05 in the third quarter. Your Tigers 31, Holy Innocents 7. Now we had Ashton Williams from the slot guy. He'll move. Didn't mean to. That'll back him up 5.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, you just know when, just like you just did, Jack, you say, they feel the same way. When they do something, they just like, oh, man. So, and you think it's been a pretty clean ball game. That's only the, other than the pass interference, offensive pass interference by Sinkfield late in the first half. That's only like a 3rd, maybe 4th penalty of the entire ball game.
That has not been a factor. A little bit high on the snap. And it's Teo, who's wrapped up quickly.
I want to make this comment. Teo took the high snap. He caught it on about the 16-yard line, took off to the right, and then planted at about the 21-yard line to come back inside, and he slipped down. So when I was running out the field, yes, I was running at halftime trying to get a talk to Coach Glisson. It seemed wet. Now, I know it rained today.
No, but like I was mentioning again, up here on the booth.
Does it look like it's wet?
It feels moist up here.
Yeah, I think that feels still got a little holding some moisture.
There's the snap. Tail rolls to his left. Looking downfield. He squares up and throws way downfield. He's got a man there. Falls incomplete. Williams was the intended receiver.
He was just simply trying to sling it downfield to Ashton Williams, who was triple coverage. But guess what? Ashton Williams was behind all three coverages.
Yeah, he was 2 men in the way.
Yeah, and he needed to really just kind of keep it, cut it outside, and he might have had opportunity. He kept running straight, just didn't see that it was over his outside shoulder. But nice thought by Coach Wilson and the offensive staff. So that'll bring in a punting situation for the Tigers as Chris Moore will stand on the 8-yard line to punt it away. 31-7, 6:18 left in the third quarter.
They'll put him in deep at the 45. There's the kick. Not very high, but fair caught at the 45. All right, so Holy Innocents will have the ball right there at the 45-yard line. The Tigers leading 31-7. We've had 2 punts. Actually, excuse me, a punt and a 4-and-out deep inside of Tiger territory.
Holy Innocents on the first play from opening the second half. Quarterback up the middle, starting quarterback up the middle on about a 35-yard gain, and Haywood tackled him. Actually, it was I think it was Haywood tackled him and landed hard on top of him, and he's gone out with his shoulder injury.
Yeah, White stays in. As a whole lot of people move.
I want to say it's motion, illegal motion, but let's see. They're going to have a conference at the middle of the field. I saw a lot of black shirts moving first. And I believe that's what's going to happen because I see a little bit of argument on the Holy Innocent side. Number 12 is saying, what? Us? No way. That's what it was.
Yep. So they'll move him back 5. They'll push him back, way back. Indeed. Did you say the innocent fans or the fans innocent, or the holy fans or the
Will Heiss, thank you for the update. Cedartown, Jack, has scored 13 points in the third quarter to take the lead over Bainbridge, 26-21.
Oh, okay. All is right with the world in Cedartown again.
North Oconee leads Wayne County 17-0. Third quarter.
Were you able to get a Callaway score?
I'll work on that for you.
All right. Work the phones for me. Quarterback going to keep it after following his blockers, and he'll get about 4 yards out of that one.
Nice block by one of the interior linemen as he charged off the ball. One of the biggest ones, number 71, came off the line and just simply popped Birdsong. When Birdsong was, I looked up and Birdsong was looking the other way, and he popped him and set Birdsong down. And so let's see what Quay reacts to.
2nd and 11. Long snap count. Tall sweep around the right side. Trying to get to the corner, and they do. First down and more. And brought down to the 40. Nice touchdown saving tackle, really.
Oh, yeah.
He fell about 5 yards down the field.
He did. Tyler Leslie on the tackle. So I'm getting an update. I know it's a late score, but we're seeing that Appleton County 16, Callaway 14 at half. And we know that based on where our game is, it should be in the third quarter by now.
Back under center. Goes to quarterback White. Toss sweep back to this near side now. And it's just student body left. And Clay Birdsong will bring him down. He'll gain about 6-7 yards.
Nice help from Jacob Bailey and Trey Blackman as well. That'll be second down and about 4.5 maybe. 2nd and 4.
Yep.
Tigers got to tighten up. 31-7. 4:44 left in the third quarter. 31 Troup, 7 Holy Innocents.
White back under center. Man in motion. Changes. They're going straight up the middle this time. And that was not the place to go because Quay Birdsong met him in the hole.
Quay said, look here, 77, 71. I got him that time. And that was go with no gain as he absolutely pounded him. A little help with Tyler Leslie as well, but Quay met him and then jumped up and stood over him. So,
yep. So 3rd down and 3.
Tigers need to bow up here. We need another. They've gotten a couple first downs on this drive. We need to stop them here, stop them short.
White under center. Hands the ball off.
Oh, nice pop by Trey Blackman and Jacob Bailey, but not after the big kid gets a first down, Jack.
Yeah, he's kind of their refrigerator Perry, number 42.
Well, he's not that. He's just thick. He looks to be about 6'3".
Yeah, comparatively, he's just taller than everybody else out there.
Yeah, so
on the offensive side,
it's like Jack when they need 2-3 yards, they put him in at fullback.
He hits the hole hard. That's what he's supposed to do.
Holy Innocents on a drive.
Man in motion. Tall sweep to him. Cutting back inside after that. Gets down to the 15, about the 14.
Yep, Trey, Haywood on the help. Jalen Long as well as Quay Birdsong. It'll be 2nd down and 2.
So they found a little thing that's working against the Tigers right now, those outside edges.
Just Out, left, right, and that's what's got them. Occasionally, when they need number 42 to pick up a couple down the middle, they bring him in. Otherwise, they're just rocking to each side.
Tigers really haven't put the pressure on the backfield like I would have expected them to. They're just kind of bowing up there at the line of scrimmage. Quarterback keeps it, and he is missed. He dives in and finishes the play.
Yeah, nice job by the quarterback, backup quarterback.
He was hit back at the line of scrimmage and just kind of wormed his way out, kept his legs, dives into the end zone for a score.
Now, he had a couple of Tigers hit him real hard, but he kept twisting and turning. And the last guy to hit, I want to say, was Tyler Leslie at about the 3-yard line, and he spun and dove into the end zone. Had his elbow over the line for it to come at the 2:47 mark of the third quarter. 31-13, awaiting. Obviously, they're going for 2.
So they'll line up, as you mentioned, Greg, going for 2.
Nice.
And a good job by our offensive line, defensive line, coming across and bringing him down quickly. So nothing doing. Whoa, that's just a trip.
Everybody just fell down is what it was. He just tripped over him. So
as you said, Greg, they brought in the big guy, but he wasn't quite enough this time.
No, I just said when they needed 2 or 3 yards, bring in 42, and the Tiger defense bowed up and said, "You're not getting this one." 2:47, 31-13. That's the first points scored by Holy Innocents since the opening drive of the opening kickoff.
That's right. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? Hi, I'm David Everett, your LaGrange Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact me today, 706-882-8131. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. With the second half of play, third quarter specifically, a little less than 3 minutes left to go.
Thanks to Ronnie back at the station. Appling County 23, Callaway 14 in the third quarter.
All right, come on. Let's go Cavaliers. Tigers bringing it up the field. Getting spun down, and a flag flies out.
65-85, kind of celebrating over Quay Moss. He didn't appreciate that. But there is a flag on the 20-yard line on the home side. White hat says holding Tigers.
Yep, I kind of expected that.
All right.
The Tigers will be pinned back deep, guys.
They'll be starting at the 10-yard line, or either the 11 from the spot of the foul.
31-13 is our score. As Greg mentioned, that they like to score in the first parts of the first and third quarters. And that's what
that's all they do, Jack.
That'd be fine with me. We can get a drive going here. They'll take us all the way into the fourth quarter.
2 minutes and 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Your Tigers 31, Holy Innocents Bears 13 as they've just scored. Tigers received the kickoff call for a holding. I said it's going to be on the 11, but it's going to move it back to the 7-yard line. So first down and 10 from the 7-yard line. So 93 yards the Tigers have to go for pay dirt.
They've done it before. Let's do it again. Man in motion. Teo pops to the outside. Oh, grabbed it by the ankle.
Couldn't get him. Teo was trying to put it to the left side and just didn't happen. Linebacker came in, was on a blitz, caught him at the ankle, and no gain. Teo got back to the line of scrimmage. Actually, he's going to lose a yard.
Yeah, they haven't hit Teo tonight as much as they just snatched at those ankles.
Well, I think when they scouted him so much, they know if you hit Teo in the thighs, you're probably going to bounce off of him. So the best
or he's
to do is get his ankles.
Or he's going to spin off of you. You're not going. Very seldom is he going to wrap up on Teo.
So Teo with his ankle, with his heel sitting on the goal line to take this snap.
Back to pass, swings it out there to Sinkfield. Sinkfield down the field, first down and more at the 20, brought down to the 25-yard line. That first down.
Nice job by he just swings a little pass out. I want to say it was tipped. It looked like a wounded duck coming out here to Sinkfield. He picks it up and moves it forward for a first down. He cut it back inside, and it was one of those, man, do I cut it outside? It was so close to the sidelines, and he had a defender sitting there, so he made a move to cut it inside. Still got the first down, but you wonder, had he took it outside, don't know that it would have been significant yardage, but it might have been a couple more. But either way, first down Tigers at the 25-yard line.
We don't have our heels on the end zone. That's the thing.
And the clock is still running. 1:30 left in the third quarter. That's what you want to see. As Coach Andrew Calhoun, the athletic director of Troup High School, at the start of the second half, he said, tick, tick, tick. So, yeah, run clock, run.
Tail. Toss it to Sinkfield. Cuts inside. Spinning. Down near the 40. About the 37. That should be enough for another first down.
Jack, nice job by Teo Todd as he waits till the last possible second, flips it out to to Sinkfield on the option. Sinkfield bursts through the line, has a spin move with yards and picks up 12. That'll move the chains for another first down out to the 40-yard line.
Sinkfield stays in the backfield, 12 and 13, respectively, between him and Teo Todd.
Tigers not in a hurry to run a play as they're trying to milk the clock. You look at the back judge back there. When he holds his hands up, there'll be 10 seconds left. Coach Glisson's looking at him. All right, he's 10 seconds left. So Coach says, all right, go run the play.
Moss in at the slot receiver. Tail, going to run the option, keeps it himself, spins around at the line of scrimmage, maybe picks up a yard. 2nd and 9.
Nice job by Ben Taylor as he's brought in on offense, and he's taking care of that corner, outside linebacker, number 45. Given the option, no pun intended, I believe Teo might have tossed that out to Sinkfield as the outside was wide open. There'll be 18 seconds left. The Tigers are not going to run another play.
That'll be the end of the third quarter. And the Golden Bears added some points to the board, only 6, and they missed the 2-point conversion. But the Tigers still lead by a score of 31-13 as we go into the fourth quarter of play on Eagle Sports.
Holiday goodies are everywhere at ML Aubrey and Roanoke. Priesters, pecans, and candies are the headliners, but we have so much more. 6 flavors of party cracker seasoning, 5 flavors of pretzel bites and hard candy canes, 4 flavors of soft peppermint sticks, 3 different cider spices, and 3 flavors of Alabama-grown peanuts, 2 different cheese straws, and a gourmet hot chocolate mix. Lots of Amish jams, jellies, pickled peaches, even pickled garlic and pepper jelly at ML Aubrey. Come see us today at ML Aubrey, Main Street, beautiful downtown Roanoke.
Hey, Perry, I hear the CDC has approved the new coronavirus booster, and you've got it.
Yes, Coleman, we received the Pfizer and Moderna bivalent booster. It's available. It's available for either after your primary series or either your 3rd or 4th booster 2 months after your last vaccine. So come by and see us.
Come in and ask the pharmacist here at Holmes Pharmacy any questions, and you can find them on Commerce Avenue, inside the Piggly Wiggly, and in Hamilton. HolmesPharmacy.com.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football.
Wow, Jack, I wish we were live as I was walking down in front of the Troup High Tigers fans, and I just raised my mic up, and they went nuts and crazy. We got oh, wow, what an exciting feeling. Tiger Nation traveled so nice tonight. Filled up this visitor side.
Tail turns, throws it, complete out there. Falls incomplete, but I think it is behind him.
No, it was a lateral, but the side judge is saying incomplete. It's like, oh,
well,
the coaches are saying thank you.
Yeah, we got away with one right there.
Yeah.
He did throw behind him.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
All
right, little scary. But we got by.
So 3rd and 9, 31-13 is your score. Tigers back up to the line of scrimmage. 2 men out to the right, tied into this near side. A little bit high on the snap. Hand off to Sinkfield. He'll crash across the 40. Get down to, the 37?
Yeah, it was 3rd down and 9. Now it's going to be 4th and about 5, maybe 4th and 4. Let's see what the Tiger coach is saying. They've got a play calling in, and I don't think it involves bringing Chris Moore in. That's not to say that we won't do a quick kick. Maybe try to draw him off sides, which didn't work. So now he may back up and do a quick kick. Let's see. Sinkfield may take it to a quick kick, knowing that Teo Todd's, I want to say, his right ankle, and that may be the one he kicks with. Let's see what happens. All right, so there's 10 seconds. He's looking
That's
at
quick kick position.
He's counting the clock. Oh, Lord.
Nice snap. And
well, either way.
Yeah, they get back on it. It's going to be a great opportunity for the Golden Bears.
Quay Moss was able to, it was a bad snap, high snap, everything Teo could do to, and he tipped it sideways. Now Quay Moss gets up limping for his right leg, but he was able to get on the fumble of live football, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, glad he recovered it because he kept Holy Innocents from scooping it, but they'll take it over on the 34-yard line. Not what the Tigers wanted on that series.
Well, I think one of the things the coach talked about a couple of weeks ago is finishing. We got to finish. This is just the fourth quarter. They trail us by several scores, but we still got to finish strong. White stays in at quarterback. Toss sweep back to this near side, and a good job by the defense to step up. I tell you what, Greg, that's one of the hardest things to defend with the whole student body. But Logan Sinkfield took that lead blocker from on this near side and just turned him back inside.
You got to do that, and then from the backside, you've got to pursue, and so did Jacob Bailey and Jabari Fanning, along with Trey Blackman, helped out Sinkfield. When Sinkfield turned them back inside, they were able to pin them down, only about a 2-yard gain.
He was he was in the backfield and made them cut back inside a lot sooner than they wanted to. They wanted to go down the way to the sideline.
2nd down and 8, ball resting on about the 33-yard line of the Tigers.
Back to pass. Throws it towards the end zone of a duck. Ball
nice
goes up
job.
And incomplete. Again, just a bang-bang play. Sinkfield breaks up another one.
It was not the best of passes. Now, we've got the fans at Holy Innocents booing. I don't see a flag.
Well, they want a flag. They think they should have been pass interference.
No, the ball was underthrown, so it was anybody's ball. Sinkfield had just as much right to go up over the receiver and get that football as the receiver did. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 8. That'll stop the clock at 10:15 left in this ball game. 31-13, your Tigers on top of the Bears.
White, the quarterback who stepped in after his right was injured earlier, runs the option, makes the handoff. It'll be well short of the 1st down. It'll be 4th down now.
I don't know who. Let me see who gets up off the stack. He's not getting up very fast. He's got a right leg hurt. No, a left leg. We've got a Holy Innocents player down, and I don't know if that's a big 42 or not.
That's number 5, the tailback,
number
Jones.
5. Okay. So the Tigers will come over here to talk to the coaches as the officials call an injury timeout.
While they take care of that young man, we'll step away 60 seconds back to the station. Tigers leading 31-13 on Eagle Sports.
Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House, a Southern tradition since 1945, where we only serve U.S. farm-raised catfish. And now you can order online on Facebook or just type Rogers Barbecue LaGrange on your Google search engine and order right there. Then pick it up and enjoy it for the office, your family, or just you. Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House is open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, or just search on Google Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House in LaGrange.
I can't believe I just scratched that car. Find my insurance card.
Dude, what do you have in your glove box? Ooh, are those socks dirty?
Forget about the socks. I need my insurance card.
Just pull it up on the State Farm mobile app.
I can do that?
Yep, it's called Service.
Oh, hey, I can do that.
Yeah, it's called Service.
I can file a claim on here, too?
It's called Service.
Whoa, I can call my agent, too. Call State Farm agent Matt Orr at 706-882-0046.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Troup High School Tigers leading 31-13 here in the 4th quarter of play.
Real quickly, Jack.
Go ahead, Greg.
18 leads Stockbridge late in the 3rd, 17-14. North Oconee leads Wayne County 24-6, and Cedartown leads Bainbridge late in the 3rd, 26-21.
Okay. Man in motion, back to the far side. They cut back inside. Got some running room. Now back to the middle of the field. Brought down to the 4, to the 1st down and more for Holy Innocents.
Nice little zigzag run by number 15 for Holy Innocents. As that'll move, stop the clock at 40 or 9.
Drew Bummer brings it down to 1st and goal for Holy Innocents. 9:39 left to go in this contest. They're poised to try to put more points on the board. Snap. Handoff to the big guy. He just barrels forward. He'll get to 1.
Nice job by Tyrion Smith. A lot smaller, but, man, he had him locked up at the knees. And 42 just kept rolling and then come along with Trey Blackman some help. Got the big guys in at the defensive line. So it's goal from the nose of the football, Jack, is resting on the 2-yard line.
Will they just come back with the same thing, or will they try to get cute and do something else?
Well, number 42 still in there. I mean, the old saying, if it ain't broke, so he's in at fullback.
White under center. There's a handle. He hit him hard in the backfield.
Good job by Javari Fanning. Hits him in the backfield, taps him. Ben Taylor, along with Steve Davis.
About a lost yard, Greg.
No, they're going to give him. They're going to give him a yard. The nose of the football was setting to 2. Now the nose of the football is setting to 1. 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line.
He was hit a yard, at least a yard in the backfield.
Again, they may go away from it now, but I'd keep it with 42 right up the middle. Let's see what happens.
Snap, ball swing around the outside. They'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
All right. Well, I saw number 56, interior lineman. He is slow to get up. He's limping his left leg. He's probably the right tackle, the right guard. He's grabbing his helmet like something hurts. And he's tough, though. He's getting back out there. So we've got a Tiger down. Being helped off the field. It's Sink Field. Copeland and the trainer helping him off. He's kind of got that dazed look, but he's running off the field. So Sink Field is coming off by himself. Always anybody that gets hurt at this level of the game, at this time of the season, is just don't want to hear it, from either team.
No. Snap, hold, kick is up. And the kick is good. So, hey, Holy Innocents not going away in this game, Greg.
No, 31-20, so they're only behind by 11. That's a 2-score game. The Tigers got to the coach has got to bring them up. Say, all right, guys, wake up. There's 8 minutes and 12 seconds left in this football game. You're only leading by 11 points. That's really a touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal.
Yeah, got to convert. 8:12 left to go. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. It's TOW here at Kia LaGrange. The new 23 Kia Telluride is here, and wow, is it good looking and is loaded with a long list of standard features. November is a time to be thankful. Thank you to our loyal customers. We love and appreciate you. I also want to thank my entire staff here at Kia LaGrange. Your professionalism, your attitude, and your kind spirit and work ethic has created a positive image for our dealership, and I really appreciate you. Shop us online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Coaches are trying to call Trey Blackman up, Jack.
Go ahead, say again.
They've got all the hands anticipating kind of a short, maybe an onside kick. Let's see what happens.
And that's exactly what it is, onside kick. Let's see who's got it.
So Holy Innocents has it, but did it go the required distance?
If it's right there, yeah, it's got to get past the 50. Yep, it will be Holy Innocents' ball as they execute the onside kick very well, right in the middle of the field. All right, here we go. Tiger defense got to really lock in here. Holy Innocents has moved the ball, has scored their past 2 drives. Actually, Greg, I hate to say this, since the injury by their starting quarterback, Wright, this young man, Connor White, has come in and really done a great job of leading this offense. He's going to run the ball himself. He's caught from the backside.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That'll pick up a couple of yards, maybe 1. It'll be 2nd down and 9, maybe 8 for the Bears of Holy Innocents. But I tell you, the Tigers must 3 and out, or maybe 4 and out, because I don't know that Holy Innocents is planning on punting the ball anytime.
No. Tyler Leslie came from behind and made that tackle that time, just as the quarterback turned up into the hole. 2nd and 8.
31-20. Holy Innocents trying to make this a close ball game, guys.
It's all sweet. Actually, flea flicker. Throw the ball downfield. There's a man there. He catches it. Goes into the end zone untouched. So they strike quick with a little flea flicker. Tall sweep that turns into a back pass. And we had bit all the way up on it. And they throw behind us.
Well, it's something that obviously the team that only throws the ball 2.5 to 3 times a game, you've not seen that play up here. So when you tall sweep it, hey, you're going to bite, and you didn't see that little tailback coming out in the slot side, coming right down the hash mark. So making it interesting, 7:26 left in this ball game, 31-26.
They're going to call a timeout to discuss whether they want to go for 2 or they're going to kick the extra point. They did miss an extra point earlier, Greg. That has a lot to do with where we are right now. Let's go take 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit 1ffc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee, number 5656.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Well, the Innocents has just put 6 more on the board. They're discussing whether they're going for 2 or just 1. Now they'll make their way back out on the field.
I would be going for 2. And it looks like that's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
You anticipate also on the ensuing kickoff, it'll be another onside attempt.
Yeah.
Tigers up by 5, hoping to keep these guys out of the end zone for a 2-point conversion.
Man in motion, tall sweep. We snatch him down in the – actually, we had him in the backfield. He dives in for the 2-point conversion.
Wow. Give the kid from Holy Innocents all the credit in the world, because we had T.J. Mitchell, had him in the backfield, hit him in the knees, slid down on the ankles, just couldn't hold on to him. He jerked his way out, twisted, almost fell down, and dove from the 2-yard line across. So, interesting ball game, folks. Troup Tigers 31, Holy Innocents Bears 28. Plenty of time left in this football game at 7:25. Tigers got to step it up, make something happen. They don't need to go 3 and out this time, guys.
It's completely reversed, Greg. We were had just scored all those unanswered points. Now the Tigers haven't scored since the second quarter of play.
And now Holy Innocents have scored 21 unanswered points. We scored 31. They've scored 21 unanswered points. 31-28, only a 3-point lead. We had a 20 we had a 3-touchdown lead going in at halftime. They've cut that down to 3 points now, guys.
Tigers watching for the onside. I'd be walking up the second row, too, if it was me. A lot of receiver and back numbers on the line. And they kick it down the field. Actually should roll into the end zone. It does. They'll bring it out to the 20. And that's when the Tigers will have it 1st and 10 on a very important drive. Possibly one of the most important drives of the game so far. 31-28. Only 3 points separation the two teams. But I tell you what, Greg, you don't get to this level, you don't get to this point in the season if you don't have a team that's willing to fight. And Holy Innocents is definitely that.
First half belongs to the Tigers. Half belongs to the Bears. So far, the Tigers with 7.5 minutes left in this ball game. Got to make something happen. 80 yards to pay dirt.
Teo turns, hands it all off to Blackman. Blackman finding his way, tries to get to the outside, and a good open field tackle by Holy Innocents after a gain of only 2.
Yeah, number 15 who ran a huge play down the sidelines, twisting and turning to get him in that last touchdown drive. He's the one that came in and made a tackle on Blackman. Blackman looked like he had the edge, and 15 came out of nowhere. 2nd down, 8 for the Tigers.
6:58 left to go in this contest.
Holy Innocents fans, I don't think anybody's sitting down on their side. They're all standing up, getting excited now.
Nice snap. Teo wrapped up and brought down to the line of scrimmage.
All right, so right now, Big Mo is wearing a black jersey, and he is all excited. 3rd down and 9 for the Tigers as Teo Todd was about to make a pitch, couldn't do it because they tackled him. Huge play for the Tigers right now.
Trip to the near side. Single back in the backfield with Teo Todd. Teo backs the pass. Rolled out. Throws. Complete for the first down. And looks like he stepped out of bounds.
Malachi Porter steps out at the 35-yard line. That's what we needed right there.
They'll quiet the crowd a little bit.
Teo Todd was chased out of the pocket. He's walking back from the end zone. He was chased out of the pocket, was going against the grain. He was able to plant a bullet to Malachi Porthers.
Really off. He was not set. That was a great pass.
And a great catch by Malachi to keep this drive alive.
Theo turns, hit by Moss with a catch, and he's hit immediately.
So number 12, been reading that play all night long. It
shaken
worked
up
early for Teo, for Moss, but he hit him square in the gut, knocked the breath out of him, and Teo I believe he knocked the breath out of him.
Yeah, he's shaking up on the play.
Yeah, he's on the field. Heads resting on the turf. Let's see what happens.
They're going to mark him where he caught the ball. So it'll be about a 4-yard loss on the play.
They're going to spot the ball at the 30, smack dab on the 30-yard line.
And while they take a look at him, let's take another 30 seconds. Back to the station. Tigers still leading 31-28 on Eagle Sports.
Did you know there's a place where you can get good neighbor service and surprisingly great rates on home and auto insurance? Yep, and that place is State Farm. Here's the deal. State Farm agent Matt Orr is your go-to agent in Troup County for the service you deserve at the price you want. So stop shopping around. State Farm agent Matt Orr has you covered. Call 706-882-0046 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Big 3rd down play, 3rd and 15 for the Troup High School Tigers. Clay Moss is escorted off the field after we hit hard on a swing pass.
2nd down and 15.
Thank you, Greg.
No, that's okay. You scared me when you said that.
Well, they were playing the bells here. I think that the PA announcer was calling 3rd down. That I got roped in by him. Twins left and right. Single back to the backfield. Teo throws.
Come on, Logan.
It's going to fall incomplete.
Logan, one of the few mistakes that you see Logan Seatfield make. He was right in his hands. It's one of those run before you catch.
Yep.
And he hates it. Incomplete pass stops the clock at 5:31. Your Tigers 31, Holy Innocents 28. A lot of intensity here, guys. If you're at home, you should be sitting on the edge of your seats. You might even be standing up, listening to the radio.
Well, I am. Teo will roll this to their side. Looking. Turns that field. He's got some room. He'll go to the 40. Spins inside. Gets knocked out of bounds at the 45. That should be enough for a first down at the 47.
Huge play by Teo Todd as he takes the sidelines. He's trying to throw it. He tries to throw it. He does it. He hits the sidelines. In the last second, he spins inside and makes the first down. Huge play by the Tigers. Huge play by Teo Todd.
Those last 2 yards came from that spin move, and that's what he had to have for the first down.
Wow. Sitting on the edge of your chairs. There's nobody sitting down on the Tiger sidelines. Nobody sitting down on the Bear sidelines. 5:06, 5 minutes left in this ball game. Tigers coach Glisson says, all right, there's 10 seconds on the play clock. Let's run the play. Trying to milk every second they can, Jack.
Teo stands in there. Calls for it. Hands the ball off. Nice hole. Fannin picks up the first down and more. He's across the 40, down to the 35, down to the 32.
Nice job by Javari Fanning, the guy that helped tote us through the last couple of ball games when we needed him to burst up the middle. Has come through and burst up again. Tigers fans on the feet. 4:43 left in this ball game. Move the chains and the clock is running.
Tip, how about that front line opening up that hole, Rick?
That's what the Tigers needed. They've been going to the edge and finally run up the middle. Ball's going to be resting on the 33-yard line.
All right, Lynn Thurl-Kill, take a breath real quick.
32-yard line.
Lynn just texted me, says she's about to pass out. Got to hold her breath just a little bit longer.
There's a lot of Troup fans on the edge of their seats and on the edge of their tiptoes right now.
And a timeout called by the Tigers.
4:10 left in this contest. 31-28. Wow.
Greg, let's keep it here. 31-28, as you mentioned. These points will be huge if we can put them into the end zone. We need the touchdown.
No doubt.
We get back to being a two-score game late in this contest, and the Tigers working this clock very, very well. Use this timeout because every play counts.
Not to conjure up anything, Jack, but yeah, we'll take a field goal, but that'll only put us up 6 points.
Yeah, the field goal is not what we need. We need to put it in the end zone.
Touchdown. No doubt about it. We don't need to be thinking field goal. We need to be thinking touchdown all the way.
It's a nice little thing we have in our back pocket if we need it, but it's really the touchdown that will kind of put a little check towards possibly ending this game. But hey, let's give it to Holy Innocents. They've come out in this third and fourth quarter and they just really have fought their way back.
Well, it's been a wake-up call for the Tigers. They might have gotten call a spade a spade. They might have gotten a tad complacent because they didn't come out with a fire like they should have. Kind of a wake-up call. They're driving the football now, and they need to continue to drive it. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in this football game. 31-28, your Tigers on top. First down and 10. Tigers really looking for a score. A touchdown.
Fannin stays in the backfield. Fake to him. Toss to Sinkfield. Sinkfield goes down inside the 30 to the 29 and run out of bounds there.
He'll pick up about 4.5. Maybe it'll be second down and 6, maybe 7. Only 3 yards, second down and 7. That'll stop the clock at 4:05 in the football game.
It's positive yardage. I'll take that right now. I've been on my feet the whole evening.
Yes, you have.
All right, back to the line of scrimmage come the Tigers. Teo calls for it, turns, hands the ball off. Fighting inside, there's yardage that we need, continuing to fight. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20.
Javari Fanning right up the middle behind Braden Smith, Jeremy Patrick, Davis and others. Moves the ball down to the 17-yard line and first down and 10. That'll stop the clock at 3:58 till they reset the chains, and now clock is running.
You want to know how to quiet down a cowbell? You get a first down. That'll do it every time.
Yep. Well, let's quieten them down even further. Let's get a touchdown.
Ball resting on about the 17-yard line. Fannin stays in there. Man in motion in Sinkfield. Fake to him. Teo up the middle. He'll drive down near the 10.
They're going to spot him at the 11-yard line. That's going to pick up about 6 yards.
6 yards is not bad first down yardage.
Second down and 4. Ball's on the 11-yard line.
31-28 is their score. We're late in this contest.
A lot of people sitting on the edge of their seats. A lot of people standing. I don't think anybody's sitting down on the Tiger sidelines. Nobody's sitting down on the Bear sidelines. Everybody's standing up. What a intense ball game.
Moss is back in with Williams to the right side.
All right, so Tigers looking to the back judge. He just lifts his hand. 10 seconds left on the play clock.
Turn, hand off to Fannin. Fannin finds some space. Just short of the first down.
He tripped as he went through. Had he not tripped, that might have been 6. So somebody's calling a timeout. Let's see. By Holy Innocents calls a timeout. But tell you what, that'll be left at third down and a yard for the Tigers.
Whoa. Well, they take a timeout. We'll take one as well. Just 30 seconds. Back to the station. 31-28, Tigers leading and driving on Eagle Sports.
WLAG AM LaGrange and W245AW LaGrange. Troup High School football is brought to you by
Holmes Pharmacy. If you need pecans, we sell only great pecans with the best pecan flavor. We offer them in the shell, cracked by our machines, or already picked out and ready to eat. If you have your own pecans, just bring them to ML Aubrey, and we can crack them for you. Plus, we can run them through our pecan sheller and get most of the shells off. Don't forget, Priester's Pecans now available at ML Aubrey. We even have Priester's pecan pies and lots of other Priester's goodies. And for those of you who love them, our shipment of Claxton's famous fruitcakes is in at ML Aubrey, Main Street, beautiful downtown Roanoke.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tigers. Here we go.
2:44 left in this ball game. 3rd down and 1. The Tigers come up to the line of scrimmage. Ball's resting on the 8-yard line. They've got to get just inside the 7.
Tail all on the back. Loses the ball. Picks it up. Reverses field. Rolls to the right. Throws downfield.
Oh, nice job. No, nice job by Teo Todd.
Smart play.
And they're pointing. I don't see a flag. But
no flag.
No, but the back judge is pointing something. Whew.
She said there was nobody that was sending because there were backs out there.
Oh, nice job by high snap. A lot of intensity. Teo Todd is able to scramble, pick up the football, scramble around. He could have lost 15 yards, but he throws the ball incomplete. What a great play when you think about it. Oh, my word. 31-28. It is 4th down in the yard.
Just something as simple as the snap, folks. Got to have it.
So, Glisson runs down, calls a timeout. He has 1 left. He had 2. That'll bring him down to 1 left.
We'll keep it here, Greg.
Holy Innocents has 2. Wow, 2 minutes and 38 seconds left in this ball game. Troup County 31. Holy Innocents 28. A lot of intensity on the Tiger sidelines, Jack.
It's those things that kind of get you, Greg. You don't see coming out of anywhere. If we execute this, we execute that, but just a high snap. But again, just so proud of the playmaking ability of Teo Todd to scramble around, get enough time to find an open spot in the middle of the field, throw it down there to throw the incomplete pass. We don't lose any yards on that.
Don't want to get in the head of Braden Smith. He's the center, and when you get a chance like this, there's so much intensity, so much excitement. He knows it. He said, "Dadgummit, I shouldn't have done that."
Well, there's a guy behind him, right in front of him, over his head. You don't know what he's saying to him.
True that. But hey, this is 4th down and 1. Here we go. Ball's on the 8-yard line. Got to get in the 7. I'm standing on the sidelines here at the 7-yard line. Let's see what the Tigers can do.
2:38 left to go in the ball game.
Tail says she's about to pass out. My knees are getting weak, guys.
Tail all along the backfield this time. They try to draw him off. Look back over to the sideline. Adjust the play. There's the snap. Tail swings it out to Sinkfield. Sinkfield up the field. Has the first down.
Down to the 5-yard line. 1st down and goal for the Troup Tigers.
Oh, wow.
Clock is running. They're going to move the chains.
Maybe the most important first down of the season right there, Greg.
Yes. Nice little stab pass out to Sinkfield. You think they're going to run it right up the middle. Stab pass out to Sinkfield. Mathis on a good block to help him out. Moves the ball to the 5-yard line. Clock is running 2:28, 2:27, 2:26. Tigers in no hurry to run a play. Glisson's got his hand up. Teo Todd's looking. The back judge is on the back line of the end zone. When he holds his hand up, there'll be 10 seconds left in the play clock. 2:15, 2:14.
Touchdown's what we want.
5 yards. Ball is resting on the Holy Innocents 5-yard lines. Goal, 1st down and goal for the Tigers.
2 minutes left to go.
He's yet to raise his hand.
Tail takes it, runs straight up the middle, makes a guy miss. He's inside the 5.
Man, it looked like he had his eye on that blue end zone. He'll pick up a yard down to the 4-yard line. I think Holy Innocents may have just called a timeout. They did.
Yes, I would.
1:50 left in this ball game. 2nd down and goal from the 4-yard line. 1:50 remaining. Wow.
I don't mind giving the ball back, but I want a touchdown before I do.
I do want 7 points. I do not want 3. Got to have 7. Wow.
Got to finish. Got to finish.
I may have to have my wife drive home tonight, Jack.
We'll just hook up the bug to my truck, put it in the back of it, and we'll drive you both home.
Well, give credit for Holy Innocents to coming back, but you just never want to put yourself in a situation to be down, to be up like that, going in at halftime and then coming out, and it just didn't seem like they had the eye of the Tiger. And after that last touchdown was a wake-up call. The Tiger said, whoa,
yeah,
let's get to rolling. And they pushed it 80 yards, or at least 76 yards so far. They got 4 yards to go for a touchdown. Second down and goal. Both teams have one timeout left. Troup Tigers 31, Holy Innocents Bears 28.
All right, here they come. Twins this near side.
I'm down here on the 2-yard line. Would love to call a touchdown for you Tigers.
Officials discussing things down there for a second.
Making sure they got all the footwork right. They all got their notepads out, making sure they're on the same page.
Troup shows one timeout. Holy Innocents shows none on the board, but I'm not sure that's correct. And that might be what they're discussing, Greg. Where the timeouts are. I think they're saying they should have one more.
All right, so I got side judge says no timeouts from Holy Innocents. Tigers have one timeout left.
They're arguing the fact. I got one coach holding up that index finger. Oh, very upset by the head coach down there. Pirouetting along the sideline. And I think that's about timeouts. But they mark them down here on the field as well.
No, side judge is saying they've got the time written down. They know exactly when the kind of timeouts were called. I think the Holy Innocents coaching staff is wanting to argue a little bit. They're pointing over to the.
They want to say that it was a Troup timeout, not one of theirs, probably. Well, they're getting one here, whether they've been to or not. But, hey, this guy's arguing his case. I appreciate that for him. He's not going off the field. He wants an answer.
No, White Hat's calling them back in for a conference. Saying, let's make sure we got everything right. And I see one of the back judges held an index finger down, so they may give them back that timeout. He's asking for verification, and the side judge over here saying no, they don't have any timeouts left. Let's see what Whitecap does. He's looking. He's asking.
Surely that's somebody's job, Greg. To.
So now he holds up one apiece. Side judge may be changing his mind.
They're continuing to talk.
Every timeout's important at this point in time. 1 minute and 50 seconds left.
No doubt.
31-28. Your Troup Tigers on top of Holy Innocents Bears.
Everybody with a striped shirt back to the middle.
Tigers got the football.
Turning back over to talk to the head coach for Holy Innocents. He's still shaking his head.
Side judge is over here saying, hey, they used 3. There's no question about it. So we've even got the time they written down. So while they're discussing it, Glisson's calling his Tigers over.
Well, he doesn't want anything to get in their head other than let's put the ball in the end zone. Let's score.
All right, let's see what the White Hat says. He's coming back out on the middle of the field. He may call the side judge over. Got a lot of whistles blowing.
They're calling the Tigers back out on the field to play. White Hat headed over to Glisson.
All right, so he's headed over asking. He's getting Glisson to see what he says.
Greg, I thought that was you that had walked up behind the officials.
I'm not quite that brave yet.
Excuse me, I'm with radio. Just want to get this straight. We're just holding to see what they're going to decide.
Will Heiss says a final at North Oconee. They beat Wayne County 31-12.
Okay.
Benedictine still up on Stockbridge. 27-14.
Didn't really expect his Stockbridge to have a whole lot from them. Well, it's just lots of great conversation going on that nothing they're telling us about right now. Only's walking away. And still, Coach G still has his hat on. No, he puts it back on there.
Cedartown beats Bainbridge, 26-21.
Comes back to beat Bainbridge.
Very much like this ball game. Real exciting.
Oh, come on, guys. You can cut the tension with a knife out here at the stadium.
You sure can. All right, let's see what the side judge has to say.
You got the White Hat's getting a lot of extra exercise today. He'll come back over to the head coach for Holy Innocents.
All right, they're going to give Holy Innocents back a timeout. Is the news I'm getting. I don't know though. He's slamming his fist down like he's not even happy with one.
Again, it's got to be somebody's job to keep up with this, right?
Well, it is. It's the official job, and they've all said they've got the times when they got all three. So I don't think he's happy. They're going to get the timeout back. So there you go.
All right, there's one apiece on the board, Greg, with 150 left to go in the contest. So
they gave it to him back, and he slams his headgear down.
I guess he was wanting to.
He's obviously still not happy.
I don't know if those were wholly innocent words that he was saying there.
All right, 150 left this ball game. Second down and goal from the 4-yard line for your Troup Tigers.
We can make this all a moot point with a score right here.
Scoreboard is showing both teams have one timeout left. And here we go.
Whitehead puts the whistle in his mouth, raises his hand. He whistles the play into Fannin in the backfield, along with Teo. Teo runs to the left, aims to the corner, goes into the end zone. Yes! Touchdown, Tigers!
Troup Tigers score with 1:43 left. Teo Todd around the left side in front of the Holy Innocents bench. Just outruns them to the front corner. 37-28. Up by 9. Now, no question, Olin Barton on to kick the PAT. 1 minute and 43 seconds left. That puts the Tigers up by 9, wanting to go up by 10.
There's a great play by Shakespeare called Much Ado About Nothing, and that's exactly what that timeout was.
Teo Todd bursts.
That pole kick is up.
Yes.
He goes out of the stadium. What a great kick. Demonstrative kick. And the Tigers lead by a score of 38-28 late in this contest with a minute 43. It's a 2-score ball game. Folks, stay with us. 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? Hi, I'm David Everett, your LaGrange Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact me today, 706-882-8131. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. The Tigers drive 80 yards late in this contest to put a touchdown and an extra point on the board to make it 38-28.
And took about 6 minutes off the clock, maybe 5.5. The Tiger fans are all up on the stand saying, let's go Troup. Go Troup. Let's go Troup.
All across West Georgia and East Alabama, they're saying that.
Short kick, he calls a fair catch on the 30-yard line.
That's where they'll have it, 1st and 10, with one timeout left. So, again, we got to play this. We got to finish 38-28, but there's still time on the clock. And Holy Innocents has not gone away in this contest. They have fought and fought and fought.
You got former offensive coordinator Kelby Hope down here. He said, what the heck, man?
Handoff into the line.
Right up the middle. T.J. Mitchell grabbing him. All right, remember, each team has one timeout left. Clocks hadn't run yet. The clock didn't run at all.
The Troup fans just saw the clock didn't run.
Yeah, but that was 4 or 5 seconds off the clock. It did not run.
Why is it not running right now?
Well, it's running now.
Okay.
But they got to run a free play with about 4 or 5 seconds off of it.
Wow.
Nice job by Tyler Leslie.
Tyler hits him right as he hits the line of scrimmage.
All right, each team has one timeout left according to the scoreboard. Tigers up 38-28, 10-point lead with 1 minute and 10 seconds left in this ball game. Holy Innocents does not plan on going away as they're up to the line of scrimmage, 2nd down and 3.
Back to pass. Caught, a little flea flicker, Statue of Liberty play. Bring him out of bounds at the 40. That's short of the first down.
Little Statue of Liberty. The ball goes out of bounds on a 40-yard line. No, that may be a first down. Let's see that he's playing his left foot.
He went out short of the 40.
Well, the way they're marking it all the way across, it may give them a first down. Add insult to injury, they got a free play out of that with no time off the clock. Face mask on the defense. What a fine time to believe in Lucille.
Where are they out of, Greg?
Excuse me?
Where are they out of?
Well, I don't want to talk bad about those guys from Athens, but they're around the Athens area.
Oh, okay.
Dadgummit.
You know, were they high school officials or good? Whoa. Okay, that's a heck of a 15-yarder there. Ball gets across midfield down to the 44.
So the clock should be running.
Back to pass again. Throws out towards the end zone. And
nice
we intercept it.
Yes!
Intercept it. Quay Moss goes up and brings it down.
Yes, Quay Moss!
It's Tiger ball.
Troup fans going crazy!
It's Tiger ball, and that's going to do it. Wow. You were talking about high pointing the ball, Greg.
Listen to the fans, baby.
Quay goes all the way up the ladder.
Yeah, baby. Quay Moss, senior. Quay Moss, what an interception. Jumps high again, Jack.
All the way up.
Wow.
Comes down with a pass.
49 seconds left. Your Troup Tigers 38. Holy Innocents 28. Quay Moss intercepts on the 10-yard line. Not to make you think of any intense situation, fans, but we really need to not have a turnover.
Yep. And he'll quickly take a knee.
Teo Todd takes a knee. Now what that'll do is it'll bring it from the 10 back to the 6.
I wish he'd walk up like a step before he does that.
Well, maybe get up under center. But we remember what happened 2 weeks ago.
Don't do that.
Well, I just it's still showing one timeout left for Holy Innocents, and if they have it, they're definitely not using it.
All we do is snap the ball one more time.
Glisson's holding his hands up, so the back judge sees, looking at his clock. When he raises his arm, there'll be 10 seconds left.
There it is.
16 seconds. 14. Troup Tigers going to the semifinals. 38-28 over the Holy Innocent Bears.
Final four for the Tigers, folks. Final four for the Tigers.
Wow.
After a tremendous fourth quarter that they owned and win this one 38-28. Great first half and a great fourth quarter. Third quarter, a little suspect.
Wow.
But ultimately, it is the Tigers that come away with a victory. And everybody from the Tiger side is on their feet. Tremendous, tremendous job tonight by this defense. Can't say enough about the way they played in the first half and by the Tigers' offense, the way they came through in the fourth quarter. Greg and I are going to take a catch a breath. We'll come back in just a few moments, just 60 seconds, back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Troup Steel's goal is to bring affordable metal pricing to the surrounding areas. Located at 2418 Veterans Memorial Parkway in Lynette, Troup Steel sells to the general public as well as commercial and industrial businesses. They offer roofing panels, commercial roofing, and complete building packages. In addition, Troup Steel provides all types of galvanized stainless and black metal. Give them a call today at 334-630-1117, 334-630-1117.
For all your steel needs, large or small,
Troup Steel.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back to Troup High School Tiger football. And I tell you what, there's no one with a voice left probably on that sideline.
Wow.
As the Troup High School Tigers with a huge win over Holy Innocents tonight by a score of 38-28.
So it looks like we'll be going to Savannah next week as Benedictine is right now 30-14 over Stockbridge. So make your plans. So as Coach Glisson, there you go. He's talking to the Tigers now, baby. They're happy. First time since 2018 to the semifinals. Second time in Glisson's coaching tenure that the Tigers have made it to the semifinals. Here we go. Let's go. See if I can get a word with Coach real quick. Heck of a win, Coach. Second time in your tenure we're going to the state semifinals, Coach.
Yeah, we can't make it easy on ourselves, can we? But, you know, that's what it is. I mean, we didn't think they were going to roll over and lay down, and we didn't value the ball early in the third quarter. Hats off to those guys. They fought really, really hard. You know, this team's 12-1 going to the semifinals. I'm hearing we're going to Benedictine. Winner goes to the state championship.
I tell you what, I think we owe Benedictine a whooping right now. It's going to be a tough one, like we know, but hey, we're there.
We'll worry about them come tomorrow morning. Let's enjoy being in the semifinals with one of 4 teams left. You know, hadn't happened much in Troup history, so let's enjoy this and congratulate these young men.
Absolutely. Congratulations to you too, Coach, man. Second time since you've been head coach. Troup fans are way behind you. What a crowd here tonight. An hour before the game started, we were full.
Awesome crowd. I thought we had more fans than they did. They didn't get to look up that much, but just really proud of them making that journey up here. We're going to need everybody down in Savannah next Friday night. It should be a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Congratulations again, Coach. Well, there you have it. Wow, we're going to Savannah, guys. And you Tiger fans, if you made a trip here tonight, go ahead and plan making a trip down to the coast of Savannah, Georgia. Let's see if we can have fun tonight, but let's see if we can make it back home with a victory next week as well, baby. Wow.
Book my hotel room. Oh, man, Greg, let's step away for just a second. Let's hear from some of our sponsors. We'll close things out from Sandy Springs, Georgia, as the Tigers have won, going to the semifinals by a score of 38-28 on Eagle Sports.
Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House, a Southern tradition since 1945, where we only serve U.S. farm-raised catfish. And now you can order online on Facebook or just type Rogers Barbecue LaGrange on your Google search engine and order right there. Then pick it up and enjoy it for the office, your family, or just you. Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House is open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, or just search on Google Rogers Barbecue and Catfish House in LaGrange.
Hey, I'm Jody Ward, and I'm excited and thankful about joining the Medicine Cabinet family. I bring over 30 years of local community pharmacy experience to the Medicine Cabinet. It is a pleasure and privilege for me to serve our community in the prettiest pharmacy in Troup County. You will find our excellent staff willing and ready to serve all of your health care needs. Come and see us for all of your vaccines, and we will soon be starting our comprehensive therapy management services program. Come visit us at the beautiful Lee's Crossing location.
You have pests in the house? Call the Mouse. Northwest Exterminating has been protecting homes and businesses for over 70 years with green pest and termite control, mosquito reduction, crawl space care, attic insulation, wildlife services, and more. We're dedicated to creating healthier living and working environments through extraordinary experiences, no matter if they crawl, creep, or fly.
You can trust the Mouse to protect your house.
Call 706-882-8821 or visit callnorthwest.com to let Northwest tackle your pest.
Hey, Perry, I hear the CDC has approved the new coronavirus booster, and you've got it.
Yes, Coleman, we received the Pfizer and Moderna bivalent booster. It's available. It's available for your either after your primary series or either your third or fourth booster 2 months after your last vaccine. So come by and see us.
Come in and ask the pharmacist here at Holmes Pharmacy any questions, and you can find them on Commerce Avenue, inside the Piggly Wiggly, and in Hamilton. HolmesPharmacy.com.
Now let's get back to the action. Troup High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Will Granger, we're going to have to go and book our ghost tours and everything else for Savannah next week, as we'll be traveling down to Benedictine. As the Tigers have won in the Elite Eight here tonight by a score of 38-28 over Holy Innocents. A game that really was the story of the Tigers were winning 3 out of the 4 quarters. It was the Holy Innocents striking first the first quarter, and then Tigers rattled off 31 straight points and just looked dominant. But came out in the third quarter, and it was Holy Innocents that scored again and scored another time, and then they get a onside kick, and all of a sudden they're within 3. But, man, we went to work in that fourth quarter, late in the fourth quarter, a little over 6-minute drive that had so many fourth down situations. Had a lot of controversy about a timeout that gave them a little bit more time. And I think actually hurt Holy Innocents because it kind of threw them off their game. The Tigers go into the end zone right after that to seal the deal, and it'll be the Tigers going on and continuing. So just a tremendous game tonight for the Tigers.
Talking about, getting a little bit complacent in that third quarter. You're going in with a 31-7 halftime lead, and you got all the belief in the world that it's going to continue like that. Well, hey, Holy Innocents, I guess they got prayed up at halftime, and they came back and, all of a sudden scored touchdown, making a 3-point ball game. It's like, all right, wake up time, Tigers.
Yeah.
And they proceeded to take it about a 4.5, 5-minute drive, 80 yards to a touchdown with 1:43 left. Wow.
Yeah, it was a tremendous effort by Holy Innocents. They're trying to get that close. And there were several opportunities they had that had us our backs to the wall with a couple of penalties. It was a great effort again by them, back and forth. But finally, they are the Tigers that come away with the big win tonight, 38-28. Folks, what you need to do is make sure that you are either there or listening to the Coaches Show coming up this Monday night, live from your pie at 7 o'clock. We'll have the Callaway Show. It will be their last show of the season, as unfortunately they have fallen tonight by a score of, I think, let me go back to that. I think I had it just a second ago, 22
44-22, I believe.
Yeah, Keller was 22-44 over Appling. Under Appling. Appling gets the win there in that contest. So a great season by the Cavaliers falls. See what they'll be right back at it again next year, but they'll have their final show. And then the Tigers will have their show at 7:30, Big Greg, along with Coach Glisson. And what an exciting night it'll be to be able to talk about this one, about how we got to this point and what's coming ahead as Big Benedictine kind of looms there. It's a big travel day for the Tigers, that will be. But right now we're going to enjoy this one. It's a great opportunity to get to this point. And, again, in Quad A, there'll only be 4 teams playing, and we'll be one of those. Well, tell you what, Greg, I'm going to get ready to close things down and get this stuff off the roof. Any last thoughts?
No, wow, second time in Tanner Glisson's tenure as head coach, and, man, he's building something here at the Tigers, Troup Tigers and Tiger Nation. Just so happy that the fans made it out tonight and traveled the way they did. An hour before the kickoff, they were packing in the stands, and it stayed packed the whole way. And you just couldn't ask for more. They never lost faith. The Tigers let it kind of slip a little bit in the third quarter, came back and decided to step it up. About 7 minutes to go in the game, picked up the pace, scored 1:43 left. Man, what an exciting time. Going to Savannah, Georgia. Jack, you and I haven't had the opportunity to go to Benedictine. It seems like there's been something in our way. And so I'm excited about making that trip. Fans, you should be excited. This is going to be a big week for the Tigers, getting ready to go to the state semifinals with an opportunity to play for the state championship if we win next week. So we need you to be there wherever you are, listening, watching on the tube, or just make that trip and fill up those stands. What a testimony it would be to the Tiger football team for you fans to pack those stands next Friday night down in Benedictine and Savannah.
Well, they'll definitely hear you and tell you what, it'll be something great to talk about. Remember that time when we went there and did this. But right now we've come up to Riverwood, where Holy Innocents plays, and we've stepped away with a huge victory of a team that was ranked above us almost all season on the state rankings. Just so proud of Coach Glisson and his staff. Just a great job all around, and we'll definitely enjoy and celebrate this one tonight. Well, folks, we're going to close things out again. Make sure that you're listening coming up Monday night on Eagle Radio as we have our coaches shows. We'll be celebrating this win and also the great season by the Callaway Cavaliers. For Michael, for Ronicky back at the station, for Greg, I'm Jack Mormon, and we'll see you next week on the radio.
Hi, friends. It's TOW here at Kia LaGrange. The new 23 Kia Telluride is here, and wow, is it good looking and is loaded with a long